So we should be ready to be live for the NZXT PC build today. We've got the NZXT brand new H7 Flow RGB 2024 edition in black. And then we got a few parts that we're going to be putting with it. This does mean nothing. It means nothing, but what I'm trying to say is that this will be our next giveaway PC. That is the current plan. So hold tight for that when that ends up happening. King 97 is good. King 97 is a good case. I'm currently waiting to get my hands on the new Montech Gear Seekers edition. That's what I'm looking for. I want that one. And I'm trying to get chat all set up so I can see everybody as we do the stream. But yes, the King 97 is pretty good. All right, 4090, yes, Beanos, we do have a 4090 for this build. Do you take Beano so that there will be no gas? Such a good tagline. What? You know, there's a little like anti-diarrheal pill or anti-gas pill. It's called Beano so that there'll be no gas. Who's that? I don't know what you're talking about. You're confusing me. All right, well, we have a nice little PC that we're building today. 7800X3D RTX 4090 going into the brand new NZXT H7 Flow RGB 2024 edition. With that, we've got a C1500 Platinum NZXT power supply. This is one of their newer ones. It's very high-end, ATX 3.1, PCI Express 5.1, can support a whole host of GPUs in case you wanted to slap another 4090 in this system to do stuff like machine learning or crypto mining. This power supply is going to support it. Additionally, we're going to be showing off their new fan setups that they showed off at Computex, the NZXT F360 RGB core. This is a 360 millimeter fan that is one little piece. It's not three fans that are stuck together, it's one fan that's stuck together, and that's how it gets put together. Then additionally for RAM and SSD, we have 32 gigs of DDR5 6000 Vengeance RGB from Corsair. This will be nice for running the system, as well as a 2 terabyte MP600 Elite from Corsair. Big thanks to them for sending that over so that we can complete the build. And then cooling that 7800X3D, we have a dual tower cooler from Gamdius, the Boreas P1. This is going to keep the 7800X3D nice and chill. Brett, are you only doing chat through Twitch? Yes, I think. Yeah. Can I have it, Steven? Maybe. Potentially. We'll see. All right, we will be giving it away. So if you want it, you got to watch the streams to find out. This should be the next monthly PC giveaway. But we also, when we hit 1 million subscribers, which is coming up soon in the next month or so, we should do a giveaway for that too. And I don't have that one planned out just yet. So stay tuned on all of the PC giveaways that we'll be doing. We will be giving away, once we're completed with the PC, today's weekly giveaway, the giveaway of the week, the thing that we're giving away today, is this mini PC, the Geekom Mini IT12. This thing has the Core i7-12650H, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, a 1 terabyte SSD, nice little mini PC that you can run a whole bunch of stuff with at home. It's got multiple display outs. You got HDMI on the back. You also have 40 gigabit USB-C on the back, as well as 10 gigabit USB-A on the front. Mini PC, IT12, 12th gen Intel. This needs to get out of my office so you guys can have it. We'll give it away once we're done building the PC towards the end of stream. All right. That's we also do have some orange cables that should be accenting the whole thing, especially since we went gigabyte on the motherboard and the GPU. There's just orange here, but black and orange is kind of what we're going for in terms of overall color scheme. B650 Eagle AX Wi-Fi motherboard, and then the Gigabyte 4090 WindForce, I think this is specifically. Gaming OC. This is their gaming OC card, so that'll be added in. You'd like a little mini PC to run a second screen? You can run 2 screens off of one computer, can't you? All right, so I'm excited to check out the new H7 Flow. It does have a few differences from the previous year's edition of the H7 Flow. There is specific support for the new core fans, the single frame fans, so we'll be able to install those pretty easily. It's got the intake down here we'll be able to install. I think it already has one of the core frame fans up front, and then we'll be able to install one up top because NZXT sent over 2 of the RGB 360 core units, and then also a rear F140Q exhaust fan that we can put back here. So this is going to be well ventilated for the 7800X 3D as well as the 4090. Should be good. Is the 50 series coming out at the end of the year? That is the current... That's the current idea. It's possible that it might get announced at the end of the year and then only released sometime in 2025. But I would suspect that by the end of 2024, we will know more details about the 5090 and the 5080 potentially. Noctua PC giveaway. When? That happened weeks ago, my friend. We already drew the winner for that. The piece of content that came out on that PC happened after the giveaway took place. So the current PC that we are drawing the winner for, not today, but the next big PC giveaway is this one right here. This is a Lee & 011 Vision. It's got a 7800X 3D, 7900XT. Multiple things that are being given away here on stream. But at the end of the build, as mentioned, the Mini IT12 from Geekum. Oh, that vibrates a lot. There's a lot of noise in this case right now that it's empty. Okay, let's get started with the core components. Stay with the motherboard, the CPU, SSD, and RAM, and also probably the mounting mechanism for Electro Dicer. It's not leaning. Your screen is just askew. I would tilt your screen a little bit better. Okay. Get this all put together. What's the worst PC you built? I've done some like goofy builds in the past. We've done the Core 2 Quad with the 4090. I've done a Core 2 Duo with the 2080 Ti. I did a, I think it was a 7700X E? 7800XE? I forget what it was way back when. 7950XE? One of Intel's high-end desktop chips from the 6th or 7th gen with a 8600 GT. And those are bad. Those are really ridiculous. Bro, I want a PC, but my mom and dad can't afford one. Well, thankfully for you, we give away PCs here all of the time. So if you sit back, watch, and enjoy, you might be able to win one. We had, we gave away, what did we give away on Wednesday? A monitor. And the person who won that was only following for like 20 minutes. So it's possible. GLCIP, thank you for the Prime sub, friend. Much appreciated. So we do have the Gigabyte Eagle board. Why did that not work? There we go. Try an FX 8350 with a 4090. Would love to laugh. I'm not gonna torture myself. I'm not gonna torture myself. Are the giveaways US only or is it worldwide? For some of them, it's US only. For some of them, it is worldwide. So it's just dependent on which giveaway we're doing. So for the mini PC that we're gonna give away today, that's gonna be US only. For the Lee PC, the one right behind me, that is worldwide. This feels... The table feels wonky. Did you finish it?
Yeah, that was...
So now you get the milk meme.
Yeah, sure did. That was an extra weird episode to watch at work.
Yeah, that one was wild. All right, there we go. You giving this away? Not today, but this will be the next monthly PC giveaway. So we do PC build giveaways about once a month. So we have this one is the current one that we're giving away, and then this will be the next monthly giveaway that's happening. Okay, it is really noisy. I'm gonna put this off the table for right now. It is very wobbly with nothing in it. I keep slamming my hand down on it. Oh no, I put the case on the mouse. All right, I fixed it. I do like this design because now I'm just noticing that the power supply basement is different. So normally you have a power supply basement that juts out like this, and now it's not quite like that. What happened to the video? Why we tall now? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, I need a knife and a screwdriver. Kyler, you're gonna help me build?
Is that what I should be doing?
What are you doing right now?
I just finished watching what you told me to watch.
Yeah.
And I just opened up the short stuff.
Yeah, just keep working on shorts. It should be fine here. How can I enter the giveaway? Type exclamation point giveaway. You should get the details there if you are on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, you have to come over to Twitch. I'm sitting here cultivating a field, watching you in Farming Simulator 22. Nice, Spud Lad. What a good name. All right, 7800X3D, 8 core, 16 threads, all gaming performance. Where can I go to check if my parts are compatible? A lot of retailers have that built into their like PC part selector. PC part picker, I think, also has that. Or you could just watch a lot of YouTube videos. Or you could read the tech specs on the parts that you're buying. There's very easy ways. Or you could ask here. Those work. So Ryzen 5500 and 6500 XT, a good combo. It's fine. 6500 XT is not a GPU that I would regularly recommend, even if you're on the lower end. I'd probably recommend going something like a little higher end from a previous generation. Those are pretty equally matched. Yo, I've never been able to tune into one of your streams until today. What's up, Classic Cow? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Okay. We're going to get this 2 terabyte MP600 Elite installed. This is a full Gen 4 drive, 7,000 megabytes per second read, 6,500 write. And a blade that flips open, making it easy. Hey, you building my PC? Love it. Oh, do you have this exact model, or are you saying that I'm going to give you this one? Because either way. I'm about to build a computer for my birthday. Any tips? Yeah, don't be scared. Things don't break as easily as you think, and also enjoy it. Don't second guess yourself. Just enjoy building and enjoy the PC once you have it. Don't let haters bring you down saying you didn't do the most optimal thing. But also spill the specs. Beans the specs. I need to know exactly what you have in your system, down to how many screws and cable ties you're going to use. Can anyone tell me why Acer gaming laptop break easily? I mean, a lot of gaming laptops are made of plastic, so that might be part of it. Hello, I have a question. If you buy a Ryzen 7800X3D and a 4060, have a problem with this or not really? I don't have a problem with it. 4060 is a little lower for what the 7800X3D is capable of, but you'll grow into it. You've got room to expand. What is that noise? That like beating noise, that drumming noise. You guys hear that?
Like right now?
Yeah, it's like a drip. You guys don't hear that?
No.
Okay, that might just be me. GPU isn't being utilized unless I restart PC. Help. Magnus, restart your computer, buddy?
I hear it now. I hear it over here.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna go check sinks.
Thank you. Hey, my wife's back in America, finally. Woo! What's the case that this build will be in? Classic Cow, if you type exclamation point build, you'll get posted the parts list in case you're interested in all of them. But it is the brand new NZXT H7 Flow RGB. It's their 2024 edition. Has a few refinements over the previous 2023 edition. And as you can guess, it is a flow case, so it's built for airflow. What are your thoughts on the North XL? I love it. I love that case. It is spacious. It's roomy. I love the wood grain. It's clear that that was a good move by Fractal because nearly every company started copying it directly afterwards. I love the North XL quite a bit. What's the best LGA 1700 motherboard? I don't know. Probably some like Asus ROG Extreme something or another. Can it run Crysis though? Probably not. What's the best RAM for a PC? You guys are concerned with best a lot, and usually it comes down to what's the best in your budget. And so I could tell you what the best is. You could probably get like a 192 gig kit of some like DDR5 8000 situation, but you're not going to be able to, number one, run that, number two, afford it. So it's not great. Can you put fans on the bottom? Yes. Yeah. So the H7 Flow has a space for their new F360 RGB core fans to go on the bottom, and NZXT sent a couple of these.
Your upstairs sink and bath faucet are both dripping aggressively.
Okay.
And I cannot get them to stop.
Weird.
Yes.
Is that the noise though?
It's the only thing.
Why were we hearing it from down here? That's wild.
Or I don't know.
Maybe.
If it's like just enough that it's echoing through the pipe.
Possibly. All right, we got DDR5 6000 mega transfers Vengeance RGB from Corsair. We're gonna go ahead and get this slotted in. How's Ryzen 7 3700X with the 2070 Super for a combo? Pretty good budget. A little older, but should work. I'm getting a 3070 12700 KF, excuse me, 32 gigs of RAM and a bajillion screws. Nice. Yeah, sounds like a solid build. i7 3070. You're gonna enjoy the games, man. Are you still like waiting on parts for your birthday build, or is it like all here and you're just waiting, or are you waiting like for your birthday because you know people have to give you gifts or stuff? Great 7800X3D 7900 XT combo for 4K. That's what this is, and for 4K, I wouldn't go 4K on a 7900 XT. I'd go 1440p, but I'd give it like a 6-7 out of 10. When you go live, usually, mostly every Friday, we try to do a PC build. We did 2 this week. We do have plans for next week. Hey, yeah, let me give you a sneak peek of the PC that we're going to be building next week. But somebody asked what the hard drive was. Number one, we don't use spinning hard drives here. Excuse me. We do not use spinning hard drives here, but we do have the Corsair MP600 Elite 2TB SSD. That's what we're putting in. Do you like onions? Bread? You asked me that yesterday or on Wednesday, and I absolutely do. So next week we do have a Monster Hunter build that we're going to be doing. So MSI did a collaboration with Monster Hunter for some reason. So we got all of the parts. MSI did not sponsor this. They didn't send this to us. I picked it all up. Bro, what onions? Dude, I love onions. I'll eat onions all the time. Yes. Is it the sink down here?
No, that was a bigger bang than I just heard.
So we got the Gungnir case, we got a 4060 Ti Z790 motherboard, and a liquid cooler, all Monster Hunter themed, all MSI. These are the only parts.
Where does this water come from?
That comes from the dehumidifier for the AC. Is that what's blooping?
It sounds like it's that pipe.
Okay,
Making a pipe.
that's good. It's good to know. What would be the most expensive build you did during your PC building career? I don't know. This is close to the top. A higher end motherboard with a 4090 is typically what I haven't done like the highest end GPU builds where it's like dual 3090s or 2080 Ti's or 4090s. All right, I think this is ready to go. We just need to do the mounting hardware for the Gamdius Boreas P1. Dual tower cooler should cool the 7800X3D perfectly. I did buy a 3090 Ti way back when, and that is more expensive than a 4090. I think the most expensive 4090 I've ever picked up was like $1,800. But the 3090 Ti started at $2,000. Did you pour liquid metal on a GPU? I have done liquid metal on a GPU before. I've done liquid metal on a PlayStation 4. That was before Sony announced that they were doing liquid metal on the PS5. Put liquid metal on a Steam Deck. Put liquid metal in a lot of places. Jaden, thank you for the $5 super chat. Hey, you're streaming on YouTube. That's right. All right, so this cooler comes with a lot of stuff. So this Gamdius cooler, big old screwdriver included. That's nice to see. Very helpful. Is the 4070 Super worth buying for 4K? I would not have aspirations to play in 4K with a 4070 Super. I would have aspirations to play in 1440p. You could do some like 4K 60 and esports titles, I'm sure, but more AAA games, you're gonna be struggling a little bit. All right, we got the AMD mounting hardware right here. Got liquid metal on RX 580 GPU. Why would you do that? For mining? Did you do it for mining? Would you recommend using AMD or NVIDIA? I missed the question. Using AMD or NVIDIA, like if you want the max performance in every aspect in a laptop. NVIDIA. I think just even factually, AMD's GPUs on laptops don't go to the same top class. Like there's not a 7900 XTX equivalent in AMD's laptops. But there is a 4090 equivalent, which performs closer to like a 4070 Ti Super or a 4080 desktop. So you can get a higher class NVIDIA GPU in a laptop. But if you're going CPU side, AMD did recently release those 7945 HX 3D chips where you get 3D V-cache on the gaming laptop, and those are good. Liquid metal or thermal paste on fans? I prefer mayonnaise, just personally. Why don't you make videos about rating PC part picker lists? Because that sounds like a suggestion you're making because you've seen other creators do it, and so we could just let them do it. I don't have to do it. What is the best AM5 motherboard? Again, that's best questions are usually determined by price point. Just go on Newegg, search by highest and most expensive, and you'll have close to your answer, and it'll just be a matter of personal preference at that point once you're spending $1,000 on each of the motherboards. Love it. All right, we got this. Whose message? It's you. All right, I think, okay. I'm gonna read this and find out which direction the mounting hardware is supposed to go. I think it's supposed to face in, but I'm not sure. You can never tell. Yeah, face in, that makes sense.
Like the clan?
What did I say?
Face in?
FaZe Clan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You feel good about that one?
I did like that one a lot.
I don't think you should have. What CPU would you recommend for PC VR? Literally most of them, because usually when it comes to PC VR, you're not CPU bound. So if you get like a good modern 6 to 8 core CPU, you're probably going to be totally fine. You could go like 3600X and you'd probably be fine for VR. Uh-oh, I screwed in the wrong hole. Would you recommend to buy a 7700X or wait for the 9000 series? Wait for the 9000 series. We are, what, 3-4 weeks away from that? I don't see a reason to buy it any 7000 series right now, unless you have to. Not because you necessarily have to go with the higher end. You don't have to necessarily buy the 9700X once that drops. But what you can do is wait for the sale price, right? Because the 7700X probably won't stay at the same price once the 9700X drops. Jaden Murray with the $2 super chat saying, do I not need to buy a 16-pin connector for my 4090? So typically, that's not a necessity. So here, let me go ahead and show you.
That was the single most boring thing ever.
Thanks, Linus. Appreciate it. Let's bust open this 4090, right? Oh. Busting open this 4090. What we have here is the 16-pin power connector with a 8-pin squib. So you're able to actually still get the GPU plugged in even if you don't have a dedicated 16-pin. Never seen a 4090 box in my life. Pop aside, you hold your horses for a second. Nope, this is the wrong card. Oh, we don't have a 4090 Founders box anymore?
Coming in hot with the
Whoops.
no.
Alright, I was going to show you a 4090 Founders box, but I don't think I have one anymore. Thought I did. Yeah, but most GPUs do come with the accessories you need. Just got a PC and figured out the things in it. Whoa. 7800X3D and a ProArt 4080 Super. I know nothing about those things, so you can tell me if that's good if you don't mind. You don't know? That is fantastic. You got like, what, a $2,000, $2,500 PC? Yeah, that's phenomenal. Opinions on the 4060 Ti 16 gig. I think that it was only made because people on the internet like to complain loudly. It didn't need to exist. Doesn't actually fix anything, and I feel like Nvidia just made it to shut people up, which it didn't, but it felt like they were just trying to cater to a very loud crowd with that GPU. Send me that 4090 to my casa. I mean, we will potentially be giving this build away soon, and by potential, I mean definitely. So just stay tuned on stream to find out more about that. Is the 4060 Ti better than Arc GPU? I think so. I think the 4060 Ti beats the 770. Because I think the 770 is meant to compete with the 3060 Ti. Because the 4060 Ti didn't exist when the A770 came out. Opinion on caramelized onions? Yes. I will. Please and thank you. Oh, personal call during work, Michael? What are you doing?
That was a call from a pharmacy that I don't use anymore telling me that...
Your prescription's ready?
No, that they received the order for my prescription and they'll call me back when it is ready. But it's my specialty pharmacy, so that's my Humira.
Is it a Credo?
A Credo's what I'm supposed to use now. This was CVS, who I used previously.
Oh, okay.
But CVS stopped providing it.
Weird.
But
Double dose! Double dose!
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it work itself out.
Socks? Alright, we got the mounting hardware installed for the CPU. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we don't need to... Socks. We can get the CPU cooler installed now because it's not a water cooler. I normally wait to do the CPU cooler because I do a water cooler. Somebody's asking me what's my personal use case. Do I use a Mac or a Windows laptop? I use a Mac laptop for a lot of things, but I also have, I use both. I use both very regularly for various different things. But currently I use a MacBook when I'm traveling for work, like when we went to Taiwan. I brought the MacBook Pro simply because you get more power and more battery life than anything that you can get out of Windows. We got B-Fly Trappin' saying, is the 14900KS good for streaming and gaming at the same time, or should I wait for the Ryzen 9000 series with 100 bits? It's good for that. Whether or not you should wait for the 9000 series, that's going to be a personal choice, but 14900KS does meet the requirement of being good for streaming and gaming at the same time. All right, so the Gamdius Boreas P1 tower cooler. I think we've got everything that I'm supposed to have here. Got to peel this. Don't forget to do that. Please peel off before installation. How come this is the first time in 6 years of following both you and Zach I'm catching your first time streaming? Found you on YouTube. Don't use Twitch mode. I don't know. I've been streaming for over 7 years. I've been on Twitch since 2017. So I'm not quite so sure why you're finding me for the first time. I also don't do a ton of self-promotion. Like the people who are here at the stream now found it organically. We didn't announce it in a video or anything. So, glad to have you here. Thanks for tuning in. First time in 6 years. Good. Where are my ears?
Do you want... I didn't know if you...
Yeah, if you're gonna start like playing around and stuff, might as well.
Yeah, okay.
So what'd you think of Homelander getting shot in the face with milk?
That seemed like a boy's movie. That seemed completely normal for that show, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Very tame compared to everything else that happened.
Yeah.
No deep cool cooler. Pfft, I couldn't. I didn't stock up before they got banned.
Ooh, you know what?
What?
You remember those t-shirts we got?
The deep cool t-shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You know how they're double XLs?
Yeah?
They're like those were Taiwan sizes. They're like a.
I know.
It's like almost a medium.
I know, because I gave it I gave mine to Isaac, and
Probably fits him okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wore mine to bed the other day, and I was like, I love this. I love the material of this, but it is too small.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Let me wire up. Appreciate it. What's the difference between Windows 11 and Windows 10? A lot of complaining.
A single digit.
Yeah, a single digit. One's one higher.
You know what my biggest problem with Windows 11 is?
Tell me.
Renaming files is slightly more difficult.
Oh yeah, because of the right click, it's not easy to find. You have to click on the icon.
You right click, and then you have to go to like advanced properties or something.
So one of the things that they did do with Windows 11 to make that simpler is they teach you the keyboard shortcut now. They tell you what it is when you hover over the little icon.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to any of that stuff.
Oh.
Whenever.
It's F2. You press F2 and it renames files.
Is it F2? Huh?
It's F2. $2 super chat from Dragon V saying, what can I build? i5 9400 2.9 gigahertz? Not much, man. That's a very old setup. Very old.
Well, you could build a lot of stuff.
Stop. We're trying to be earnestly and helpful.
I'm being honest.
Who's Ernest?
The guy with the duckies?
Is a 3060 12 gig a good upgrade from a 6500 XT? It's an okay upgrade. It's not going up to a much higher GPU class tier. I'd say you're making a small step up, but it's not a big one. Grounding isn't necessary for building PCs. I mean, oh, Jaden, thank you for the $2 super chat. What's an easy version of Linux to avoid Windows 11? Ubuntu is supposed to be very, newbie friendly, but I also don't use Linux, so I don't think I can answer that question in a way that is going to be satisfactory for you. Opinions?
Thanks, calm down.
What?
Xenex.
What did they say?
The same chat 3 times in a row, but I can't read it. The chat's moving too fast.
Socks.
Oh no.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, coming in hot with the no.
Fitty Bitties from Scarfo saying, okay, Brett, PCB is out of the 4090 Founders Edition. Those small cables are no fun. I hear you. I hear you. It's not pleasant. Where is everything that I need for this cooler?
Do you have a CPU that I can have that you don't need?
No.
Is a 16 gig 4080 overkill for 7600X?
No. No, especially if you're playing at 1440p 4K, you should be fine.
What's better, Ryzen 9 7950X3D or 7800X3D?
That's going to be personal preference and how much nonsense you can put up with, but I prefer the 7800X3D in builds. Like, even when we're trying to go high-end with a 4090, I don't buy the 7950X3D because of the core parking.
Alright. Xenex keeps saying, anything I can do with an HP PC, like BIOS tweaks, it doesn't have a graphics card, it uses Intel Ultra HD graphics 630. I want to overclock my PC for Valorant, but it's already heating like 65 degrees Celsius. What to do?
Suffer. Honestly, that's like, you have a crappy computer with a crappy setup, you probably can't overclock it. If a PC can't take a graphics card, it likely doesn't have overclocking capabilities either, and you are just in the same position that millions of people have been in, where they know what PC gaming could be like, but they don't have the hardware to make it good. And I was there for years. that's the reason I got into PC gaming, was because I was trying to play Team Fortress 2 with my friends, but my integrated graphics on my motherboard couldn't hold up. My Core 2 Duo E4400 wasn't enough, so I had to find a way to get a graphics card. Excuse me, goodness. Don't forget, we're getting roses over on
Thank
TikTok.
you for the roses, Quest Conquerors. Thank you for the roses, Thank you for the roses, Quest Conquerors.
My lady.
My lady?
Oh, $10 super chat coming in from Panzer, and by 10 I mean pounds.
By dollar, you mean pounds.
Hey guys, I'm a console gamer from the Royal Navy. Just wanted to ask, where should I start when it comes to a first PC on a budget? Also, keep up the great work and have a great day. My recommendation, always, is buy the most expensive PC you can reasonably get away with.
My suggestion, Steam Deck.
That is a good place, but that is not... I think he's trying to get away from console gaming. I would call the Steam Deck a console.
I think you could call the Steam Deck a console, but it is also kind of a PC.
It's primarily exclusively meant for gaming, and I think anybody who's trying to get off of a console, like a PS4 or PS5, they're looking to get more, and the Steam Deck is equivalent, just in a mobile form factor.
If you're just curious about getting into PC games, I think the Steam Deck is a good entryway.
I would disagree, because most PC games that aren't on console require mouse and keyboard, and then you have a whole new setup that's way more complicated, and the Steam Deck is meant to be used on the go. You're going to have the same gaming experience. Do you ground yourself when building or working on a PC? I do not.
You're grounded.
No, Dad! No! You're not even my real dad!
Pavelcraft is in a pickle. What should he upgrade?
No, that says he is a pickle.
I am a pickle. What should I upgrade? I'm using Ryzen 5 4500 and an RX 580 8GB. There's like a glare from where I'm standing. That
get rid of that 580. Upgrade that 580 right now. Get rid of that thing. Upgrade yesterday. That is a 7-year-old graphics card that does not need to be around anymore. Your 4500 can support a lot more, even just at 1080p. 580, very, very low end at this point. All right, we got the motherboard all built. We're all set up there, so now let's go ahead move on to the case. Is the 12700K RX 7700 XT a good combo? Yeah, you should be good, man.
Oh, coming in hot.
I think that's just the 10 hour one getting played.
Goodness, what's a good GPU for the AMD A10 Pro partner?
A GT 730. An A10 Pro? Are you kidding me, my friend? Nothing's a good GPU. Buy whatever came out the same year. You can probably buy the highest end GPU that came out the same year as the A10 Pro, and it's going to cost you under $100. Whatever is the best thing that came out that year.
You probably spend $200 and get a 3000 series Ryzen card or Ryzen chip with a new motherboard.
How does this go?
And maybe RAM.
Oh, coming in hot with the no.
All right, I want to get rid of this. I don't like this at all.
Is the 7600X and 6700 XT a good combo?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Any good gaming laptop that's not too expensive?
Look for something that has a 4060 or a 4050. Usually, you'll have enough to do 1080p gaming, and it won't necessarily break the bank.
What happens if I connect a 3-pin RGB connector into a 4-pin RGB header or versa? Well,
you shouldn't be able to.
You can't plug in a 3-pin connector into a 4-pin header.
Yeah, you can plug a 4-pin female into a 3-pin male, and you might actually burn it out, because I think they're different voltages. I think one's 12 volt, one's 5 volt.
But you also might not burn it out. Don't
listen to him. Don't listen to him.
I wouldn't do it.
A few days ago, you made a video about your son. How's he doing now? I made that video months ago, and he is doing about the same. But thank you for asking. I just hit you.
You bumped me.
I'm sorry.
A lot of the videos you guys see, I feel like
I made ages ago.
People have a really skewed idea of how off, or like when our videos come out.
Well, also part of the thing is TikTok and YouTube Shorts don't do a good job of showing you the date something
You always
was
have
created.
to and anytime I'm curious about dates, I have to like look at comments
And
kinda,
see,
like
yep.
guess.
We just got a new super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. Where'd it go?
Click on it. If you click on the top one, it should bring you to it.
Okay.
I have a 3050 and I'm looking for a new GPU CPU combo. I have a 12600KF as my CPU. What higher end GPU would you recommend? On a 12600KF, you could go up to basically everything, especially depending on what monitor you have. If you're playing at 1440p, you could go all the way up to a 4080 Super, and I wouldn't bat an eye. A 12600KF is going to be very, very potent in terms of being able to support GPUs, especially with a good monitor. Because you're going from being GPU bound at this point to where you're now going to be like monitor bound. AK620 with the 7600X, yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be a good pair.
Coming in hot with the no.
I would just click off. Yeah, there you
go. David Owl says AK620 with a 7600X.
No.
I already answered that.
First time building two. Oh,
literally already answered that. Gotcha. You're too slow, buddy. All right, let's take our first look. Ooh, shouts out Kuru. All right, we've got the frame fans that NZXT now sells. It's one set of fans. It looks like there's only 4 screws to get it in, but now you have a 360 millimeter setup. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need to screw the rest, and it's only one cable for the fan and one cable for the RGB. So 2 cables for 3 fans. Very simple, but not the same as what we've been seeing on the market where it's like magnetically attached. It's just now a single frame, which is nice.
I like it.
FYI, I see there's 2 live streams on YouTube on the same channel. Yep, one's horizontal, one's vertical.
Colton Tupman has an interesting question.
Yes.
Is it better to have 64 gigs of DDR4 or 32 gigs of DDR5?
It depends. Do you need speed or do you need capacity? That's a use case question, not necessarily a question that can just be determine what is better. Because typically, like, are you benefiting from CPU or RAM speed? Yes, but that's also going to be paired with a faster CPU, right? Like if you're going DDR5, well, now you're on like a 7600X, whereas if you're on DDR4, what were you using before then? Like a 5700X? So you're getting a better CPU there, but also like a lot of programs can be capacity bound. So like, for example, a lot of the work we do in Premiere and After Effects, you need a lot of RAM for that. So it's better for us to have 64 gigs, even if the speed's a little slower.
The Zombie Killer 10 with a $10 Dona No.
Yes.
From one pro builder to another.
Oh, with the Dona No.
From one
You got it. From one pro builder to another, how do you feel about an i7 14700K and a 5080? I want to upgrade from my 3070 running at 1440p. Want to run ultra settings on any game at 165 hertz, waiting for a 50 and a PSU. I think you're fine. 14700K is very capable. Based on all of the leaked benchmarks we're seeing out about Arrow Lake right now, multi-core score on the 14700K should be close to identical to what the highest end Arrow Lake chip is. Again, that's leaked benchmark, so don't necessarily take that as gospel, but you're likely not to be very, very CPU bound at 1440p trying to hit 165 hertz with a 5080. I wouldn't stress. I would say you're in a good position. Also, I am not a pro PC builder. I am severely me. Spanish or English? What does that mean?
I don't. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't fully understand the meme.
You're supposed to either not move or speak fluent Spanish.
I don't get it.
Okay, then I've only seen ones where they could not speak Spanish.
6650 XT and 5600X 1440p. I wouldn't say that you're going to get good 1440p gaming on that setup, but I think your CPU and GPU are pretty equally in line with one another. So upgrading your GPU is probably going to be the better situation in case you're trying to make sure you have good 1440p performance. question. 7900 XT with Ryzen 3D board I just built. What hertz monitor should I get? You have a 7900 XT. Well, it also depends on what resolution you're getting. I think the best, like, optimal gaming monitor that people should buy right now is a 1440p, 140 hertz to 240 hertz. Somewhere in there is going to be very, like, reasonably priced. You're talking about under 200 sometimes if you get them on a good sale, all the way up to like $300, maybe $400 at the very most for a 240 hertz monitor. But then you also have room to grow. It can span the gamut on esports titles, trying to run at that high refresh rate or giving you the good resolution clarity for AAA games. Oh, my dingle! I didn't thread the cable through.
Uh-oh. What case is this? This is a...
Brand new H7 Flow RGB from NZXT, the 2024 edition.
Can I get a GT 740, please?
No.
Oh.
No, I ate it. Should you run VSync or no? Yes. I highly recommend running some sort of syncing on your gaming setup, just for making it look smoother.
Or, if you just like seeing big number in corner,
then turn it off.
Don't.
Yeah.
Somebody asked a little bit ago about, I want to be a little smarty about this.
Okay.
Somebody, I can't find it right now, but somebody asked about best guess for GTA 6 minimum specs, and it's whatever the PS5 is, whatever PS5 Pro is.
I think it'll be a little lower than that, just because you can drop the quality settings a little bit. I think I did a calculation on this, and my guess would be a 4060. I think by the time that game comes out in 2027, 2028 for PC, a 4060 seems like a reasonable low. We just got a new super chat.
Whoa! Daxter L. Miller with a $5 super chat. I have a 3060 and a Ryzen 7 5700X. I'd like to stream occasionally. What would you say is good, or would you say this is good, or should I get a better CPU? How hard is installation?
I would say you're pretty well set. 8-core CPU for streaming is not too bad. Your GPU could use with a little upgrade. You know, it's gonna be tough to stream and game at 1080p, I would think, maybe. But streaming at 720p should be definitely fine. How hard is installation? Like, you haven't built your PC yet? I mean, I'm building and talking at the same time. Once you get a feel for it, it's really not difficult in the slightest. You can manage.
Also, if you're just installing a CPU, it's easy. Super easy.
Just don't bend the pins.
Just don't bend the pins.
Just don't bend the pins.
That is going to seem horrifying while it's in your hand for the first time and you're trying to not bend the pins. But I think you kind of have to, like, actively try to do it. Yeah.
So somebody asked what am I tightening there? So I just installed the FP360 frame fan from NZXT. It's one fan, but 3 fans all together. And it just installed with 4 screws down here. So now I'm going to install the top fans up top, because we got the front intake, we got the bottom intake, and then we'll have top exhaust and rear exhaust. So I'm getting all the fans installed there on this H7 Flow RGB. What GPU should I buy for a Ryzen 7600? The most that you can afford. If you have a Ryzen 5 7600, you can go with a lot of GPUs. That CPU is very capable, so I wouldn't necessarily... I think you're budget limited, not CPU limited at that point. How much you think GTA 6 is going to cost? $70. I think the rumors that it's going to cost $200 or $100, I think that's all farcical.
How does Micro Center make money on some of their CPU, mobile, RAM, GPU combo?
They don't. It's a loss leader. Yeah, it's a loss leader to get you to come and buy other things, because you buy that CPU GPU combo. What else do you need to buy? Or you're going to buy a power supply, or you're going to check out, hey, maybe I need some new thermal paste ROM here, or maybe I'm going to upgrade my RAM, or I'm going to upgrade they have a racing sim set up. Maybe I'm going to buy a racing wheel.
Oh, whoa! I didn't realize they had a 3D printing aisle.
I'm gonna. That's how they make money. They make money on all of the other things, not the combo itself.
Should build or pre-built?
It's up to you.
I like building.
I find that this is a nice fun hobby. What am
I could
doing?
see if like all I wanted to do was like have a computer and play video games to not want to build it.
Yeah.
I want to have to deal with that.
If you're trying to do a pre-built, you could pop down to the local Best Buy, Micro Center, Walmart, have a PC that you can play on today. If you're going to build your own, that's going to take a little longer. It's probably going to take you at least a week of research to make sure you have the right parts. You're going to have to wait for the parts to come in, then you have to assemble it. Like it's more of an adventure, but it actually feels like you made it. You put it together. It's your thing.
Shogun Luffy, Charlie Brown with a gladiator helmet on. This is
MF Doom. Come on. I'm not even into rap, and I knew that was MF Doom.
If he was holding the mac and cheese, it might be more recognizable.
Is that what the M and MF stands for?
Yeah, mac and cheese.
Yeah.
What does the F stand for?
Mac and cheese for Doom.
Non-RGB builds are underrated. I agree. We do them from time to time. I mean, we did the Noctua build. That's a non-RGB one, where it's just beige, brown, and black.
I'm over RGB. I'm over it.
Yeah, but now everybody is, and so it's kind of cool to be into RGB a little
With
bit.
a tiny bit.
I like color accents at this point, right? Like we did the we did this cyberpunk build right here, this black and yellow setup. This is more, I think, what people want, and so you can go for that with having like RGB fans accent the things. You just set the RGB to the color that you want.
Yeah, tasteful color is nice.
And well, that's true, but that's also like the one thing that I think people miss when they complain about RGB is that you're not supposed to leave it on default settings.
Yeah, no one likes that.
You're not supposed to keep it on rainbow puke. You're supposed to have a color theme in mind and then like set the RAM to red.
Yeah.
What was the...
So 1-bit from Papa Sot.
Yeah.
What update would you recommend for a laptop running Windows Vista?
Buy a new laptop.
I just want to watch YouTube while on vacation. Playing Snake would also be good. Also, all components are upgradable, and I've already put a 256 SSD on it. Why do you have Windows Vista?
Get rid of it.
What is...
Somebody subbed. Who subbed? Shout out lol100012. Appreciate you. Appreciate the sub. Upgrade your laptop. Don't stay with it. If you say everything can upgrade, you're lying. That's not true.
With some pre-builds, you can get proprietary parts, but you're paying for convenience.
That's true, but not a lot of pre-builds have proprietary parts. I installed this top fan weirdly. I pushed it all the way to the front. That was a mistake. But since I only have 4 screws, I can easily slide it over now. Some pre-builds do. That's typically, like, you're more in the office pre-built section when you're finding that, instead of like gaming pre-builds, but it can happen. And usually it's on the power supply side, not with like... So like PCI Express slot is standardized, like that you can't put a GPU in without the PCI Express slot at this point. So it's not always guaranteed that you're gonna have
yeah, I think it's mostly like stuff like Alienware that has like the weird shaped cases and stuff where you'll find stuff like that.
Are OLED gaming monitors worth it? Yes, every day, yes. Yeah. Anybody who complains about burn-in, they got an old OLED monitor. The new ones don't really do that. And
they've never had one.
Sorry?
Or they've never had one and they're just scared of it.
That's true. What?
Because their mind cleans itself.
Yeah, because you have like a 2nd or 3rd generation OLED monitor. The newer ones, they take care of that for the most part. And you just, they're so good. They're so good. It is a next level gaming experience to game on OLED. Like if you have like $500 and you want to upgrade your setup and you're like, should I get a GPU? Should I get a new CPU, etc.? Maybe consider upgrading to an OLED monitor. That honestly will revive your experience with what you currently have. And that's like one of those weird things that I think a lot of people don't ask enough questions about. They're always like, am I bottlenecked here? Am I bottlenecked here? Am I bottlenecked here? And then they don't mention what monitor they're running in terms of their specs, and that matters just as much, if not more. Playing on some 720p 60 hertz monitor from 2002 is going to be a bad experience on a 4090. So having your monitor be a high-end part of your build is always a smart idea if you can afford it. Is that coming through for you?
What the hell was that?
What the hell was that? That felt like a notification? Inactivity detected in your lab? Oh.
Did the WhatsApp notification that I sent you come through?
It shouldn't have, but it did feel like it came through at the same time, but that felt like an alarm playing.
Yeah.
Weird. Specs, we got a 7800X3D with a 4090 that we're building today.
All right, everybody heard that too.
Yeah, what was that?
We have literally no idea what that was, but thank you, Jules Bravo, for the rose.
Appreciate it.
And Christian Spiker has been sending roses intermittently, but it is hard to tell because they all look the same. But that was 6 roses. Thank you, Christian.
Thank you, Christian. Shouts out.
Finally, notification revenge on Kyler. Yeah, you're right. Also, Colton Tupman keeps asking, what is the bare minimum for 1440p?
I wouldn't go lower than a 4060 Ti.
It was the banana phone. Why go for a 7800X3D and not a 7950X3D?
I've explained this a few times, and it's the core parking. I don't, especially when we're giving away PCs, the idea that somebody's going to have the enthusiast level knowledge in order to park their cores properly in order to get max gaming performance. Appreciate it, music, for the Prime sub.
For all you guys do.
Thank you for the 11 months. I think core parking is a ridiculous ask for a lot of gamers, and so a 7800X3D gets you most of the way there without needing you to do anything.
Mr. Nobody 1996, thank you for the cap.
Woohoo! Scarfa, thank you for the fitty bitty. Is saying, Cam, stop hacking the stream. Yes, please, Cam. Refrain. And hey, Brett, if
Whoa.
you installed the fans properly, I installed it as an intake.
How'd you do that?
Because I wasn't paying attention. I was chatting and reading chat, and I forgot which orientation the fan needed to go in. That's my bad. I gotta undo this and redo it. My bad. What 4080 Super should I get? I'm a huge fan of the MSI Expert. I have not gotten my hands on one yet. I really want to.
I've got our Founders Edition.
Oh yeah, 4080 Super Founders Edition, all
Got
blacked
the
out.
black one.
Yo, Kyler has that one. It is so good looking.
Josh Altman just built their first PC last
Congrats,
weekend.
man.
Hey.
Give us the specs. Give us the specs. Give us the specs. Now.
Henry Moscatello super chatted $4.99.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, buddy.
Classy. No, $4.99 is classy. Is the AMD Ryzen 5 7600 paired with the Radeon RX 7900 powerful enough to run Escape from Tarkov? I'm also buying the B650M. Anything I should change?
That all sounds pretty good and like right on par. 7600X with the 7900 XT or XTX is going to be totally fine. Is it powerful enough to run Escape from Tarkov? Yes. Are you going to struggle sometimes? Yes, because that game is not optimized. But yeah, you can. That's going to run it no problem. Who said that I finished my first PC, 5800X, 7600 XT, and 32 gigs of RAM. My pre-built died after 3 years. Oh man, that sucks, Austin. I'm glad that you have a new setup though.
Did you have fun building?
Yeah, did you?
But can it run Star Citizen?
Star Citizen's mostly CPU bound.
Question.
Also Star Citizen.
It's not a real game.
It's not a real game. It's just a what do they call it? It's a
Front?
money
laundering?
money laundering, embezzlements.
Yeah. It's like the car wash from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that's all Star Citizen is, right?
Yeah.
Star Citizen is a beautiful game. It looks so good.
38.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
3080 Ti and Ryzen 5900X. how long do you think I have
Ooh,
left?
coming in.
Literally forever if you're
Oh no.
Willing to just keep
not
dropping
playing
the
your games.
settings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how long you have left is determined by your ability to just tolerate. And that's a very high-end setup. I think you'll be fine. 50 bits from Scarfo saying pay to develop game. Oh, the Star Citizen, what you're talking about. Yeah. I was going for money laundering. That was the phrase I was looking for, which is a joke, but everybody makes it, so I wanted to make it too.
It's me in a pickle guy. What GPU to upgrade to?
From a 4500 with an RX 580. It depends on what your budget is, but I would say look for at least a 3060 Ti. If you want to stay AMD, 6700 XT, 6700 GRE, or GME. $10 super chat just came in if we want to check that.
Dexter Miller says, everyone says...
Daxter.
I'm sorry, friend.
Wow.
Daxter L. Miller with a $10 donation. Everyone says 1080p and such like that usually only and such like that usually only, but my monitor and GPU claims to do 3K by 2K. 2KP pixels? But I never hear anyone say 3K gaming. Is it lying to me, or am I just not understanding?
Okay, so based on how you're describing that, 3K by 2K, my guess is that your resolution is 3840 by 2160, so 3,840 pixels horizontally by 2,160 vertically. That is known as 4K. That is 4K because it is 4 times the resolution of 1080p. So it's like you have 4 1080p monitors next to each other, 2 across, 2 vertically. So that would be considered 4K. 2K is the resolution of 2560 by 1440. Now, some of these vary a little bit, especially if you get into weird aspect ratios like 16 by 10. But based on having 3,000 odd horizontal pixels and 2,000 vertical, you're likely running a 4K monitor. Thank you for the super chat, friend.
Very comprehensive. Very nice.
Quick pitches.
Oh, okay. Sucks. All right, we got the NZXT C1500 Platinum.
Woo!
No, no.
We do have
$5 super chat from
Shy's Crazy. Hey man, I have a RTX 3060 and an i5-12400. Can you recommend me a cheaper-ish motherboard?
Anything, what is it, B660, H610 should be fine. I don't have, like, lower-end mainstream motherboard models memorized, but there are plenty of options. A 12400 doesn't require a whole lot. B660, H610, anywhere in that should be, like, mostly okay.
I feel like a lot of the times the Gigabyte Aorus motherboards...
Aorus, you shouldn't be looking at an Aorus for a B660. That's going to be more of the Gigabyte's name brand for that chipset. All right, let's get this power supply installed. 1500 watt power supply. Ugh.
What do you think about pairing an i7-10700F with an RTX
2080 Ti? Fine. Those are era generation appropriate. The i7-10700F was one of the highest end CPUs you could buy when the 2080 Ti came out, so those are equivalent. What IEMs are you using?
Sure something.
Sure SE215. Good luck on building your new species. Thank you. Any opinions on the height Y70? Gorgeous cases, gorgeous. They're mostly for gamers, right? Because you have only the vertical GPUs or vertical PCI Express slots and half height horizontal ones. So, like, if you're trying to run anything that has like a full size card, like capture cards and stuff like that, you're gonna run into compatibility issues.
I've Ryzen 5 5600G with a 4070. Is it a good build?
No, 5600G is a little rough. That's a very common pre-built CPU, but it's always a bad idea. Get rid of the G, get a non-G. Non-G or the X.
The guy from the Eternals?
Non-G?
Yeah.
What
Was that his name?
Never seen the
Kumail Nanjiani?
Yeah, Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's in the Eternals.
Wow, that was bad. We got another super chat if you want to pull that one up.
That's what he's known for, primarily.
Limbo, brother.
All right, please pull up the super chat and move on from your stupid jokes.
Wanted to say I'm enjoying the stream.
Hold on, his name's Donk for Days. Thank you for the $10 super chat.
Donks?
Donks.
I'm waiting for my GPU to be delivered and desperately needed something to keep me entertained. I'm building my first ever PC, and it's the final part.
You need to tell us what your PC is. I need all the specs. What GPU?
Liam with the $10 Dono. Hey, I have a custom loop 16mm acrylic tube with a 360mm head and an i7-12700KF and a 4060 OC with
4070.
Brother, I can't read. With an RM1000 with 12 terabytes of storage between a mix of M.2 and HDDs in an H9 flow.
That's a lot, dude. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you for sharing. That's a lot. That is a high-end build you got there, friend. How many CPU power headers? One single 8-pin. How many watts is your power supply? In this build, it's 1500 watts that we're going with.
It's a biggie.
It's a biggin.
Oh, Will Houghton with the $5 Dono. Me, a rare Gen Z who never grew up on PC, only ever played Xbox or Wii, got myself a ZenBook Duo.
Ooh.
CU9 185H.
Core Ultra.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah, that's how they
Is that how we're doing that now?
I hate it, but yeah.
Oh.
Gonna try an eGPU with the 7700 XT. Nice. I got distracted and I don't know what cables I need.
Farinez, thank you for the 55 try, whatever that is. Thank you for it. I bought a Ryzen 5 3600 Asus B450M 16GB 3200 megahertz RAM and RX 578 gig for $170 US dollars, looks like last year. I have $600 right now. What should I upgrade for 1080 200 FPS hertz gameplay?
All right, can you do me a favor when you're reading these from now on?
Yeah.
Like, simplify it to what I need. Like,
I want to read it. I want to read their thing out loud.
I know, but I can't. I then have to pause and actually read it because you're just saying numbers and I can't keep up.
That's what the writing.
You have $600. I would go 4070 Super. Or like a 7900 GRE. But your CPU's gonna be holding you back a little bit. But getting as high end of a GPU as you can, I think, is a good call.
Oh, Liam's back with another Dono.
Ooh!
Also 64 gigabytes of DDR5 on an MSI Tomahawk.
Ooh! Very nice. I don't need that one.
Is 4070 good for rendering?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's alright. So scenario, I'm getting 800 megabits per second download on my PC hardwired, but my partner's PC is only getting 50.
Are you stealing all of it?
You could be stealing the bandwidth.
You could be stealing all of the bandwidth.
Oh, coming in. No.
I built my new PC too. It's a 12400F with an RX 580 and 16 gigs of RAM.
Nice. Bad, actually. RX 580 is pretty bad. Pretty bad. I'm going to stop celebrating the RX 500 series. It lasted long enough. 7 years, time to upgrade. That's ancient. Back when I started YouTube, all right? That was before the 480 came out. So we were on the R7, R9, 300 series. And what was ancient back then was like freaking GTX 280 and all of that. That's where we are now. It's time to move on. We are post 580. I don't care if you could go buy one at a Best Buy for $100 brand new. Move on.
Can we see eGPU content?
Possibly. I've considered it. Do you have a dream build? No, not really. I kind of build enough PCs on the regular that I have maxed out what I enjoy, and I'm not super into creativity and the arts. So like having like a beautiful build in mind is not really how I think.
Bruh, I have a Commodore that can run Doom.
Congrats.
Like the birds?
Yeah, that's what it's named after.
Is buying used parts a good idea?
It comes with extra risk, and you should know that. There is the risk that things have more wear and tear than you're expecting, or they're closer to the end of their lifespan than you're hoping, or they'll have a sudden failure that doesn't matter if it ran flawlessly for the previous owner. It was going to die at that time anyways. There are risks, but for the most part, you can typically get a pretty good deal based on that, especially if you're going a couple generations old. If you're doing budget PC builds, getting used is usually how you're going to get the best value. But it does come with additional risks.
I have a two-parter here. First of all, Kraken official. Hey Brett, big fan for a while, watched a bunch of hot news. Is it bad that I prefer to use AMD GPUs over NVIDIA? Also, would you personally recommend the 7800 XT for 1440p gaming?
Yeah, AMD sucks. Boo, suck. Boo. No, AMD's great. I'm very upset at this generation because it's such a good price to performance value, the 7000 series, and it's their worst generation in decades in terms of market rate adoption. So I'm a little frustrated on that front, but no, enjoying AMD is not a sin. Additionally, a 7800 XT is a good GPU, so you'll be happy there.
Polish Tech, thank you for the 5 roses. Smells so good. Here's a two-parter. Crespo1807 said, do you think the 4060 is still worth it in 2024? And then...
Yeah, totally fine for a budget GPU.
Well, somebody else said something I take umber with.
Oh, Kyler's gonna umbrage you. Get ready to sign your life away.
Monolithic says, no, don't get a card with less than 16 gigs speed.
You watch too much Hardware Unboxed.
Mick Glies with 125 Ps says, love from the Philippines. Oh, it's probably Filipino currency.
Probably.
Planning to build with 7500F and 4070 Super.
Nice.
Is this good enough? Oh, with 32 gigabytes of RAM, is this enough for 1440p gaming?
You should be fine. Good specs.
Seems like a lot of people they have questions about moving on to 1440p.
It is kind of the thing to do now.
Christian McKinney with a $5 super chat. Hey UFD team, I'm an aspiring business computer fix and flipper and considering YouTube. Do you offer any mentorships?
No, because I would not be the person that should mentor you on that kind of stuff. You should be looking at somebody like Zach from Zach's Tech Turf. I do not give a rip about flipping. Trying to make your money off of selling PCs is something that I do not do, never have done, and have no interest in doing. So I would be a terrible person for you to contact on that. Zach's Tech Turf, however, that's his content. That's his thing. I mean, Nerd on a Budget, also they have good videos on that. Oz Talks Hardware also does very good budget PC builds, not necessarily on the flipping side of things, but more on the getting value for your money. I have to go and take care of my kid. I will be right back.
All right, I'm gonna answer your questions, but worse than Brett does. Is that computer a Hackintosh machine? No.
I wish.
Is the 3060 Ti good for gaming? Sometimes. Is this good for starter PC? 14400K, 1TB RTX 4060. Maybe pump the brakes. Actually, yeah, probably. 14400K, 4060. Yeah, go for it. When I press the power button on my PC, the only thing that happens is my keyboard lights up. Sounds like a larger problem than I have enough clues to diagnose there. What's a good GPU to go with Ryzen 6700 XT CPU? What? If I install Windows 11 using Rufus off my USB, will my files be deleted? Not if you partition it. What is one good advice for building a PC? Those lights just turned off. Enjoy it. Take your time. Just have fun with it. It's fun. Goofy, good build. 13600K off and 4070 Super. Yes. Thoughts on Linux for older PCs? I don't do Linux. I have a 3060 and Ryzen 7 3800X and want to upgrade. What should I upgrade first? Probably the CPU. You know, honestly, if I were you, I would want to get like a 4070 or something. I wouldn't care that much about the CPU. The 7800X3D and the 7800XT, a good combo for 1440p. Excellent. What CPU should I pair with the 4080 Super you recommended earlier? I was thinking 7800X3D. 7800X3D is perfect with 4080 Super. That is exactly what I have in my computer at home. Is it worth waiting for 9000 AMD CPU or get 7800X3D? I would just get the 7800X3D. It's fantastic. Usually you're using original Windows to install OS. Yes, we usually install Windows on our operating systems on our computers. Balloon Mateo, thank you for the ice cream cone. And then thank you also for the TikTok. And then thank you for the 10 more TikToks. Do you know any good GPU for Call of Duty on a budget? Like a 2070? I used to play Modern Warfare 2, like the new one. I used to play that on a 2060. Go for a 2070. Alex, thank you for the $5 super chat. Planning an all-white build, B650 ICE,
Nice.
AX
That's a good
motherboard,
We got that in here.
7800X3D, 4080 Super, 64 gigs DDR5, 4 terabyte Crucial, nice. Lee & Lee fans, I'm assuming the white ones. Kraken AIO, I'm assuming the white one. And any recommendations, what, for the case?
Get good cable extensions. Get like good white cable extensions. That would be my recommendations.
And let me tell you, for an all-white build, I really like the H6 flow.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a nice case. I do like building in this H7 flow so far. It's very spacious. I like the recessed motherboard tray. I like how the power supply basement is flipped vertically than it normally is. Like there's a lot of room to like work with stuff here, which is nice. So far, I'm enjoying the H7 Flow RGB 2024.
Is the cable management going to be better or worse than last time? Your daily Roboloxian.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Wednesday's cable management was immaculate. What's your Discord? If you type _Discord, you should get a link for it. H6 Flow goated. Agreed. Short ceiling. Yes, it is.
Kyler, I thought you were a thermal take shill.
No, he's a thermal take appreciator, man.
I am kind of a shill, though, too, at the same time. But no, for a white case, the thermal take has fun colors, but NZXT case is in white.
They do something to Kyler's brain.
It's good soup. He's wanting to build in a height Y70, and I know it has to be a vertical mount. Does it come with one?
Yes. Yeah, they do come with vertical mounts, and they're color matched to the case too, which is nice.
If motherboard issues, do you recommend to repair or change to a new one?
It depends on what the issue specifically is. A lot of times it's not something that you would be able to get fixed, so you'd have to submit it for a professional to do it, whether that's the company you bought it from or a third-party shop. And depending on the severity of the issue, it might end up costing you as much as just buying a new one. So it's kind of a case-by-case situation. Sorry, he was asking about the motherboard. I get it. My bad.
Oh, Alex, thank you for the $2 super chat. I was planning to build my build in the H9 flow.
Very nice.
Nice. Respect. Romit Guard says chicken fingers.
I agree.
No.
I've been getting the chicken sliders from Sheets. They've been good.
I like their sliders. What's the way to get faster internet if you don't have Ethernet or a router? You have a modem though, right?
Get closer.
Or
Oh, Balloon Mateo, thank you for the ice cream cone. You already probably said that.
Yeah. But power line adapter.
That too. Power line adapters are a thing. It actually runs the Ethernet over your electrical system in your house. It doesn't work on every house, depending on the age of the electrical system and the vision of it. Like if it's on a different circuit, you might not be able to get it to work, but those are a good option.
That's like the city that closed.
Acon?
Circuit.
Oh.
Fusion GT, thank you for the heart me. Heart me. I don't know. I'll do that for that. What's a good GPU for 7600X CPU?
Sorry, what was the question?
What's a good GPU for a 7600X?
Any of them. The most expensive one you could afford. You could put a 4090 with a 7600X, and if you're running it at 4K, you're going to be mostly fine, friend.
What do you think of the 5600 and 7600 combo?
Good combo. Good combo. 7600, it's a little weak on the GPU front, but pretty evenly matched on that CPU side.
Would I need to buy separate fans for my build? What build?
It depends. It depends, right? Like, so like this case came with 3 intake fans on the front. The rest of the fans have to come separately. Some PC cases, especially, you know, Montech's been doing it a lot lately, where they include basically all of the fans that you could possibly need. You have like 2 or 3 intakes and like 2 or 3 exhausts all put together, so it's a very helpful situation. We just got a $10 super chat.
I got a 7950X 3D 6.
Donks for days. Thank you for the $10 super chat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got a 7950X 3D 6 gigs of DDR5 RAM. And waiting on a 4080 Super. I unfortunately slept through delivery on Wednesday.
No!
Here I am on my laptop this week waiting.
No! Oh, that's the worst. Oh, that's terrible. All right, so we have a little pickled Rick-ament.
That's not pickle, that's orange.
All right, so the cable is supposed to plug in this way, but then that means that it curves this way, and so it's this side. Do we want to flip around the cable comb? Okay, feel these. They're like fabric-y.
They're supposed to be. Also,
no, they're more like
you crisscrossed these. Did you do that on purpose? Or were these already applied?
No.
Please stop accusing me. They were already applied. You. What was the first thing that you said?
I said I am accusing.
It looks like it also needs to be done on the CPU side as well if you want to work on that.
Cool. Needs more RGB.
All right, you focus on that because now it's actually cable management time.
Okay.
So I will take over the commentary. What are your thoughts on the Lee & Lee X-Dan A3 METX? Good. Dan Case mixing with Lee & Lee is one of the best things that happened to the SFF community. Matthew Deere with the 50 Kroner. Worth waiting for new AMD CPUs and NVIDIA GPUs. I'd buy case, PSU, RAM, and more now and wait for the new parts to come out.
Coming in.
AMD CPUs are launching this month. So I would say yes on that front. NVIDIA, not so much. You're going to be waiting for half a year if you're waiting for NVIDIA's GPUs. I would not hold on to that.
Is that the driving guy that I keep threatening the life of?
The driving crooner?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to build a PC. It's a fun little hobby to get into.
It's not little.
The way my first PC build I ever did was with my friend because he had a job and I didn't. So I helped him build his PC. That's a good way to start. You guys are 2 different peoples? No.
We're the same.
Hey, Michael. Would you mind going to get me a Cherry Coke Zero, please?
Not at all.
Thank you. Ow.
I thought you were about to bring Michael over here for an example on how 2 people can be the same.
Oh, that would have been funny. My underwear got stuck in my leg here, and that did not feel pretty.
You know, that's happened to me more times than I'd prefer.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Excuse me. It's a Ryzen 5600 RX 6600 with 16 gigs DDR4. Good. Yeah, that's pretty good, like mid-budget setup. I just bought a 7800X 3D and already have a 3070 Ti. Should I upgrade my GPU? Should you? I don't know, man. Do you need more? Can you and have a lot of CPU headroom? Yes. Your 3070 Ti isn't necessarily holding the 7800X 3D back. It's a good 1440p GPU, but you could go up to a 4090 now, like we're doing here. You could do that. How's the case? I liked building in the H7 Flow RGB. A lot of space. It's a unique orientation that I haven't really seen before, and very easy to install everything so far. And it has a kind of a distinct look without being kind of boisterous like a lot of other cases can be. Is it a mid-tower build? Yes, it is. If you type !build, you can get pointed to all of the parts that we used in today's build, the NZXT H7 Flow RGB, as well as all the fans, the CPU, the motherboard, all of that. !build. Additionally, once we are done building, we will do a live drawing for a giveaway of this mini PC right here. We have the Geekom Mini IT12 with an i7 12650H, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 1TB SSD. This little mini PC is going to be given away live at the end of the PC build. This guy right here. It's got multiple HDMI out as well as various USB support. At the end of the PC build, you should be able to win that US only, and we'll be doing that over on Twitch. So if you want to get involved with that, you have to go over to Twitch. Christian with the $5 super chat saying, "Hey UFD, one last thing. My personal PC is a 4090 and a 7800X3D. Would you say using a lossless scaling is worth it?" I don't think it matters, man. Right? Like that. Do you enjoy the games you're playing? You have literally some of the best hardware known to man. You're at the point where, like, you need to stop being on YouTube and forums, and you just need to start playing your games, all right? You bought this stuff. I know it's fun. You know what phrase I'm going to bring back? You're not familiar with this, but we're going to start doing that. It's going to become an official UFD thing. CUD. You have CUD. Compulsive Upgrade Disorder. That is something that afflicts most people who build PCs. This is from Carbonite, which is the classified site in South Africa where you like buy and sell PCs. Like, they are there to facilitate CUD. We only needed to do it for this and the CPU, not anything else.
This is the CPU.
Yeah, not the GPUs. We're not using these.
We're not using those at all?
Correct. 16-bit.
Oh.
You have compulsive upgrade disorder. You need to stop and you just need to enjoy it. This is what we're using for the GPU.
Ah, right.
I had to buy an extra one. Scarfo with the 50-bit saying, "I suffer from that." I do too. Thankfully, I was able to turn it into a job, so it's less harmful to my family. Could you help us? I can, random space traveler. You have CUD.
No.
So is the height Y70 that I mentioned earlier easy to build in? Would it be my first time building a PC, and how is the airflow? The airflow in the Y70 is not fantastic. You should use a liquid cooler. You should not do an air cooling build in the Y70 because it is mostly glass. So you're really looking at a bottom intake and a top and rear exhaust.
It is also a little weird for a first-time build.
It's very common.
It's just a little weird.
I think it's just expensive, but it's not hard to build in at all.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you're going to, like, probably confuse yourself a little bit with, like, the biology of a gaming PC. You know what I mean?
Are you neighbors with Zach? Sure am. Is an i5 3570 and a 1050 Ti a good combo?
Oh!
No! Zeepo coming in with the 10 gifted subs! Thank you, Zeepo!
Hey! We missed, like, all of those.
Excuse me.
Subbed? I love you too.
Alex with the $2 super chat saying, "Does the Lian Li Streamer V2
I love you too.
work with the 4080 Super?" I don't know. Oh, Zeepo coming in with another 5
Whoa.
gifted subs for a total of 1,900
Brother.
on the channel. 1,900 total gifted subs. Sweet googly moogly.
You just subbed?
Holy freaking tacos, man. Thank you, Zeepo.
That's a whole bunch.
Regal Gamer says, "Hey y'all, I'm back and I still want Kyler to take off the hat." The capybara hat, man? Come on, let him live on that one.
I almost didn't wear a hat today.
Excuse me. Yeah?
I love you too.
That would have been devastating. Is a 4090 with an H7 flow and R9 7900X3D 14 terabytes with
You just subbed?
Yeah,
You said
you'll be fine.
terabytes.
Yeah, it's good. You're good. That's a long question. You're fine. That's a very long. You're spending thousands of dollars. You're building a good computer.
You just subbed? I love you too.
That's just gonna keep going on. Hey, Michael, can you mute my computer? Psycho4 with the $5 super chat saying, is this case good to build in, and is the airflow good? The case has been very nice to build in so far. What are you doing with that?
Oh,
one?
it's sideways.
Yeah, I laid the case sideways for you.
You just subbed?
Oh, oh, wow.
CPU's up here.
I thought, okay.
Yeah, it's good to build in. Airflow seems to be okay. I don't know much about it yet because we haven't even turned it on, but it's the H7 Flow, which is supposed to be for airflow. It does have the mesh. It does have the fan slots. It should be pretty competent. Big and Tattooed, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Appreciate you.
Hey, yo.
Is your mouse set to 18 million DPI?
Probably.
You just subbed?
I really like high DPI heavyweight mouse.
Like, I think
Big and Tattooed, thank you for the extra gifted sub.
you could just, like, think about moving the cursor.
You just
there.
subbed?
Yeah. Is my GTX 1070 bottlenecking my Ryzen 7 5800X? It depends on what resolution you're playing at, but more than likely you could stand to get a higher end GPU. Neo Wolf 2 World, thank you for the 100 biddies and chewing our hype train, which is currently at 45% of a level 5. Oh, thank you so much, Scarfo, for the hee, which is tremendously loud in our in-ears. Do you have your in-ears turned up?
My inner ear. Yeah.
Oh, that was quite loud. Sound alerts will get us. They are loud in our ears. Is it hard to spray paint RAM covers? It can be tricky if you don't mask it well. Masking's the hardest part about painting, not the actual painting. You're going down instead of over here?
It's really throwing me off that this is sideways for
Weird.
some reason.
Okay. I didn't mean to hit your hat, my bad.
How dare you?
Can I win? Possibly. We're live drawings always happen on Twitch, so if you want to do that, you have to be over there. How should someone's first gaming PC should be? Whatever you can afford. Listen, if all you're playing on is integrated graphics, just know that you're normal. That is how a lot of people start. It really depends on the socioeconomic status that you're in, the willingness of your parents to help you out, the ability for you to get a job where you have enough disposable income. The beautiful thing about gaming PCs is that can you game on a mini PC like this? Yes. Can you game on a Steam Deck, which is currently less than $300 on the Steam Summer Sale? Yes. Can you game on something that costs thousands of dollars? Yes. And then it scales, right? Like you get to have the ability to game at whatever price point that you can possibly get to. A $300 Steam Deck is wild. Wild.
I keep saying, it's PlayStation 4 in your pocket, man.
Daxter with another $10 super chat saying, my monitor took over my entire PC. It made it... made it completely unusable. My task manager was filled with only one task 80 times. HP Omen update. HP couldn't help me. Any idea why it happened or what it is? It's probably an HP Omen update, and you should probably do like a fresh, clean install of Windows. Like download a Windows 10 or 11 ISO and freshly install Windows yourself. That is my recommendation.
Oh, coming in hot. No.
All right, do you want me to do this?
I mean, it's time. Yeah.
Okay.
We're in cable management city. All of the cables are plugged in. We do have internal USB hub they sent over.
Okay.
Additionally, they also sent over an RGB and fan controller.
Okay.
So you might need a SATA power, which is, it's all right over there in case you want it.
I don't like when people say SATA.
SATA? SATA?
I like saying it like sadist.
SATA. Thoughts on System 76 builds? I'm not informed enough to really comment on that. 1-Bit Tech says, can you punch your assistants? He looked at me funny. That's just space, my guy. That's very mean of you. Also, you probably deserved it. Should I upgrade my 1070 to a 4060 Ti? That'll be a good upgrade. Should you? I don't know. Do you need to? Is your 1070 really struggling? Or do you have compulsive upgrade disorder? Opinion on onion rings. I'm not as huge of a fan as I used to be. It takes a really good restaurant to make them well. Otherwise, it's just oily bread.
What about a
with
bloomin' onion?
With very little onion. Bloomin' onion is not an onion ring, and those are delicious. I'll go. Sorry? I don't know. I would check around the printer. I'm kind of late to stream. What are we building? We have a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D 4090 PC, all being built in the brand new NZXT H7 Flow RGB PC.
It's definitely a computer.
It is a computer. What kind of PC for Blade and Sorcerer? I don't know. Look up the specs for recommended specs for that. I'm not familiar.
Isn't that the VR game?
I don't know if it has to be VR, but I think it is. Yeah. Thank you all for the level 4 hype train. Appreciate you. Woo! Do you like green onions? I do. I do like green onions. Are you going to sell this or something like that? No, we do not sell gaming PCs. We only give them away.
I guess giving it away is something like that.
You just have to. You have to be like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think I would gain a lot of performance if I upgrade? From a 1070 to a 4060 Ti? Yes, that is a very, very healthy upgrade for you. Do you like PCs? I like them a lot. I like the idea of PCs more than I have time to game on them. The concept of building a high-end gaming PC means way more to me than actually playing the games on it. I think that's the CPU cover. Is an RTX 4060 a good match for a 5800X? Yeah, those are pretty good. Where do you give these PCs away? Over on Twitch. That is the place that we do it. Is a 4090 liquid cooled worth it? They're not that much more expensive, right? Like you can get the MSI Supreme Liquid X or whatever it's called for like $100 more than an air cooled version. And at that point, like you obviously have to make room for the radiator, but that's for the fans. I think you probably have to use this.
Well, so there's also. Or is that coming from? Oh, I thought
That's
this was
coming
coming
from the
from the
bottom
power
fence.
supply, and I was really
that's the bottom
confused
fan.
about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's the day, everyone? Z-Shrink, we're good. Away Tay says, do you edge to Skibbity Toilet?
Don't answer that.
I don't know what that
Don't
means.
answer that.
What does that mean? Michael, what does that mean?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh, when I'm older? Dang it. Is it one of the... Is that naughty? Did I say a naughty thing? Frick. How do I get in the giveaway? If you go over on Twitch, you can type ! giveaway and you'll get all the details for the Lean Lee 011 Vision. And then for the mini PC that we're giving away today, we will announce how to enter that as soon as we're done building this PC. It's bad? Oh, you don't want to know? Oh. Did I say something that'll get us canceled?
No.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Do we only need 3 of these?
No, you need 4. Did I only plug in 3?
Yeah. I think.
I don't.
Oh,
no.
no.
4.
It got stuck.
Okay. What's the best used graphics card to buy right now? A used RTX 4090. Do y'all have a Discord? We do, Jaden! Discord should give you the details on that. I've never built a PC, so what are good specs and stuff? That is not a question that can really be answered, because a PC is a very wide spectrum of possible specs, and once you have a budget, that's when you try to find out what specs you should get for that price point. Oh, Jaden, thank you for gifting a UFD Tech membership over on YouTube. Is this a red-black themed PC? No, this is black and orange. That is orange you are seeing, not red.
You are colorblind.
No, that's you.
You are colorblind.
That's
You've
you!
been diagnosed from me.
I couldn't find your username. Says, I love your shorts. Also, how's your day? I'm wearing pants, and my day is good. My wife and my 2 older kids are finally coming home. They have been overseas in South Africa for the last almost 3 weeks, and I'm ready to have them home. It has been a very difficult time without them. for many different reasons.
It's my fault.
It's your fault? Why?
I sent them on the trip.
I mean, you do help the business make enough money that I could afford to do that.
Told you, it's my fault.
My budget is about $6,500. If that is US dollars, wow. Our height case is good. Yeah, they're show cases, right? They're meant to be shown off. If you're looking at a height, maybe wait till they come out with their milk lineup, because they got that strawberry, blueberry, taro milk lineup coming out soon.
Look so freaking
They look
good.
so good. WTF, it gifted it to me. It sure did. I saw that, Jaden. That was hilarious. Bread keeps asking my opinion on red onions. They are good, but they are potent, so they have to be. I can't eat a ton of them. Yellow onions or sweet onions.
A ton of red onions today.
I know they were very good, but that's because they were mixed with something else. But if I was just eating the red onion, it'd be too overwhelming.
Which most people don't do.
Right, I know. I've got problems. Leave me alone. Yeah, 6,500 USD. Is this for gaming, or are you building like a workstation machine learning NASA supercomputer? Is that Jaden? Thank you for gifting another UFD Tech membership over on YouTube.
It goes to me.
No, your daily Robloxian got a membership. Congrats.
Hey.
Yes or no? Should I go for the Fractal Design North XL with a ProArt GPU, like your videos, by the way? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, ProArt GPUs look fantastic. Fractal North XL, beautiful looking case. Sure. Patrick Bateman, thank you for the 20 currency. I don't know exactly which one that is.
It would be cool if it said it.
It would be helpful. It would be very helpful. Scarfo with the fitty bitty saying, oh, so eating them and putting them into a pot roast is a bad idea. Red onions? No. No. Putting them in, like, red onions for me have to be mixed with something. They're not consumed by itself.
I think all onions, or mix it with something.
Just gaming / workstation. I work and game on it, dude. You've got a lot of flexibility with what you can build. Could you do another more in-depth vid on installing Windows 11 on unsupported devices? I don't think I will, but thank you for the suggestion. I think that's a lot of work, and I don't have enough time. We are actively looking to hire. If anybody wants to join the UFD Tech team and can move to Pittsburgh, we can use the assistance. If you have ideas like that you think you could execute, I was thinking about it. Oh, Coro, thank you for the Prime sub. I was thinking about it last night. We should make a vertical video about it. That we're hiring.
Oh yeah, I remember Mr. Beast doing that a couple years ago.
Yeah, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I did put, like, I'm hiring in, like, a PS5 video that I made that got, like, over 1 million views, like an actual vertical or horizontal video. You have to plug in the 2-pin first.
So, yeah, I understand that, but this side is, like, getting caught on something.
Uh-oh. Omar, thank you for the Prime sub. Let me see. Pittsburgh, that's right.
Let me try one more time before I trade it off.
Because, like, power cable sticking is a bad thing.
Yeah. It doesn't look wrong.
Yeah, that's this one right here. Oh, this is bad news, Bears. Alright, what's chat saying? What's chat want from us?
Just joined. What GPU do you have?
4090! What GPU do you have?
Hi guys, I'm building a PC within the next few weeks. Can you rate my specs I ordered? If you tell us.
Yeah?
What is a good eGPU for a laptop?
There's not a lot of options.
What do you think about Carter PCs? Never met them.
Don't have any Oh, I'm looking at this. I think this is Bort. This one right here. Look at the inside on that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so replace this one. There should be an extra one. Frick. There you go. Swap it out. Yeah, I don't know anything about Carter. Never met him. Don't really watch his content. Imthy says how to pull some dishes. Is that like? Is he talking like? I'm not a chess.
Misspell.
I'm not a yeah. I'm,
dishes.
Oh, I thought it was bishops.
Out of the dishwasher.
You start by not calling them that, buddy.
Dishes?
Yeah.
So that's what they are.
No, they're your silverware and plates.
Well, no, the dish is different than silverware.
Your plates. Your china.
China.
Should I overclock a dishwasher? Yeah.
Actually, probably not. Those things take a lot of energy.
What's the best console ever? PlayStation 2. I'm old.
Bro's a boomer.
I'm a boomer. That's on me. Wait, did you say that when then? Did you read or did you say that?
I read that.
Oh, okay.
Out loud?
I thought you were.
So I actually said it and read it?
I'm gonna scream.
And also Reddit is that one website with the orange. r/Reddit.
You guys need help. Oh man. I love the Guitar Hero console, the PS2. I didn't get Guitar Hero until the PS3, so.
I actually only ever had, or no, I think I had it on PS2. And then I got Rock Band on the Wii.
What's the square thing in the middle of the case? If you're talking about this, that is the CPU cooler. It's a dual tower CPU cooler. Only one side of the tower has the Gambius logo, which is very odd. Not sure why they did that. We're currently doing cable management. I have a PC with a 4060 and an i3-10100F. Should I upgrade my CPU? What should I upgrade to? A 13100F is probably fairly matched for a 4060. I mean, going to a 13400, 13500 could be reasonable. Are you Linus Tech Tips? No, but I play them on TV.
Yes, I am.
14700K, 4070 Super, 16 gigs DDR5 Kraken Elite cooler. That sounds like a solid build, Devin. I have a 5900X and a 4070 Super. Should I go for AM5 with a 7900X for 1080p? I create gaming videos. No, I don't really think that that's going to matter for you too much. Sorry. Make a YouTube channel for cooking and call it UFD Food. I really hope that took you like an hour.
Genius!
I have an i5-8400 and a 1060 Ti. That is not a real graphics card. You're a liar. And 8 gigs of RAM. What do I upgrade? You get rid of your imaginary GPU. Appreciate it. Ordered some more parts today. Slowly building it. Going for an all-white build. Nice. Very, very nice. What fans are they, and do they RGB in the white parts? Yes, these do RGB in the white parts, and they're NZXT's new F360 RGB core. So they're a 360 mil all put together. Do you need help?
Can I steal the box that the garbage bag went on?
No. Are you trying to pack up the 1X player?
Yes.
That's why I haven't done it yet.
Because you haven't found a box?
Yes, correct. I need a delivery to come in that has... yeah.
Proper size box.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. If you leave everything for me, I will try to just get it taken care of this weekend.
Okay. Because they emailed me again, and I was like, I'm going to just do this.
Yeah. I hear you. I don't have a box. I've been waiting for a box.
Okay.
Why does the motherboard look so small? I mean, it's dwarfed by a giant CPU cooler. It also is like falling into the void of the black interior on the case.
Brett, I think it's the thing.
Is it bending it? Or like ruining it?
I can't get either of these to
Tim
go
Zentu,
in
thank you for the Prime sub. That's problematic. Alright, well, you know what we can do? Just skip all of this. And just do this.
Yeah.
I'll return this. Alright. DRZ, thank you for the Prime sub. 34 months.
Brett, do you have any advice on someone with no professional background to get into IT?
I don't, man, because I'm not in IT.
I mean, Doesn't Google has like those IT like at-home programs?
Right, but I don't know if those count for much, right? Like, so I've done research on how to get an IT job, and like, there's varying advice. I think as an employer, I can give you some advice on what I would like to see from a prospective candidate. I want to see somebody who's been trying for a little while, right? Somebody who actively is putting in the work to become skilled in something that they don't have the skills in. And so finding various courses, various things that you can do in your spare time, taking courses from Google, or, you know, what is it called when you take a class but you don't get credits? Colleges offer colleges offer the ability for you to take a class, but you don't get credits at the end of it, and you don't pay for it either. It has a specific name for it. Yeah, you can audit a class. And like, just doing things to actually gain a skill set. Like, look at what job you're going for, and then actively take the steps to become the person that the company would hire for that position. Do you speak Dutch? Do you speak Dutch? I do not. Jaden with the $5 saying CompTIA A+ certification and CompTIA Networking Plus certs are a must for switching into IT. They are the most sought after IT certifications. You see, I've both heard that from people looking to get in, and then I've read employers who are like, I don't care if you have a A+ certification at all. It is the easiest and most entry-level thing you can get. And it's almost meaningless because everybody has them. I'm going to buy a 5090 as a first-time builder. What advice can you give me? Maybe don't start with a 5090. Start with something. Start now. Don't wait for the 5090. Who's this PC for? Whoever ends up winning it in a few months. In a month or so. You look like someone who works at a call center, Brett.
I think that was mean.
I can't tell.
That was definitely me.
I don't know how to take that, but also I did work at a call center.
They know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I did a work from home job where I was a call center agent at home.
Does this guy stick him?
I don't know.
Oh, coming in. No.
More IT departments don't care, but if HR runs the process, they put it in there a lot. Yeah. Is a 7900X and 7800 XT with 32 gigs DDR5 a good build? Yes, that is a good build. Enjoy it. I'm planning to build a PC, so is managing cables the hardest part of building a PC? No, it's not the hardest because it's not necessary in the slightest. You can give up. You do not have to do it. That is the best part of cable management, is that you can just not do it. It is tedious and it takes time, and to do it well requires understanding and physical expertise and dexterity. Yeah, I don't know how to plug these things in. I don't know.
Did they like maybe come with?
I checked the box.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. As someone who is actively working for a call center as we speak, UFT Tech, you can't wear a t-shirt nowadays. You need polos.
If you work from home, you can wear whatever you want.
That is true, unless you are webcammed. But you can wear whatever you want because you have free will.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hate what you've done to me.
This is just one of these.
No, that's the female.
Oh yeah, no, it's okay.
Yeah, this plugs in, and then you got fan headers. I was looking. Can we get a view of the cables? It's not simple with our setup for you to. Kyler is just kind of managing the back.
Should we use this? I don't think.
Internal fan. This is a USB header. That's a fan header. This will make it easier because if you're you don't have to.
Internal USB hub.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you gain your current knowledge, and how much time would it take for someone to reach your level? 5 minutes, and I can sell you the course.
Whoa.
We're gonna get into course selling.
Yeah, it's $9.99 US dollars up front, and then a recurring payment of $6,000 a month. But you're investing in yourself. It's an investment.
Do we have a coin to go along with it?
We can. Yeah, we can have a coin. How did you gain your current knowledge? By doing stuff? By actively engaging and learning and being open to failing?
Okay, wait. I knew I was confused about this for a reason.
Okay.
So.
Yep.
1.
Yes. So there should be a second box.
Oh!
And then I don't know how the front... So this is the fan that came with it, and this one doesn't even have that.
Yes, we just put that in the fan.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Is a 4060 a good GPU? It is a good entry-level GPU. I would go with a 7800X3D and a 4080 Super Pro Art Fractal Design North XL build and a 850 watt Corsair PSU or something else. That all sounds fine. It sounds like you've got a... Did you say $6,000 a month? I sure did, but don't think of it as money that you're spending. Think of it as money that you will get once you have all of the investment in yourself for the future. Currently working in between calls right now. Vid made me keep polos handy since they can now request a Zoom whenever. But we are not productive at home apparently when I'm controlled by customer calls. Oh boy. Do you take payments? Yes, full payments. If you want to do a payment plan for the $6,000 a month, that's totally fine. We'll guarantee a minimum year contract, and then you can pay it off for the rest of your life. It is not difficult to learn how to build PCs. You can absolutely do it. And it's honestly not difficult to make YouTube videos either. The difficult part is doing everything really well. How much does this PC cost? I am not sure. I would guess probably around $2,500, 30 grand, somewhere in there. Some of it's a little tricky to price. If you type !build over on YouTube or Twitch, you can get the full parts list and add it up yourself. The case NZXT supplied, the fans NZXT supplied, the C1500 Platinum power supply NZXT supplied, so a lot of it wasn't money out of my pocket, so calculating the total cost is not something that's readily on the top of my mind at this point. Will you ever considering hiring new people to work for your YouTube channel? Yes, I actually mentioned probably half an hour ago that we are actively hiring right now. We are actively looking to hire somebody right now. We need somebody who has the ability to write good videos and come up with good ideas that they can execute. Isn't that right, Kaiser?
This is magnetic.
You didn't need the sticky doos.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, the only difficulty is you have to live in Pittsburgh because we won't do remote. I'll work for $6,000 a month? No, you pay me. You pay me $6,000 a month.
How funny would it be if the person that got to that laptop before us makes that video and that applies?
I would cry. I would cry if that happened. That would... Alright, so Michael has the upper hand on you right now. If Michael has an impulse for a video, we follow it at this point until he's wrong. And then once his video flops, then we're back to your impulses. How's that sound?
We've been following my impulses?
Well, you didn't stop the car.
Sure, yeah.
Scarfa with the fitty bitty saying, but that means I have to go into Steelers territory. Boo. I don't care. And I don't care enough about the Steelers to be bothered by that comment.
What's the Steelers?
I don't know. Hello, big fan of your vids. Thanks, Gake Nail. Gake? Gake? Careful. Make a server, make a server, make a server. All computers are servers. So no, I'm not gonna. Or I already did. I don't know what the difference is. What is a good GPU for BeamNG and COD? I want to get into heavier gaming down the road. My CPU is a Ryzen 7 5800X. whatever the most expensive GPU you can afford. Both of those will take advantage of it. Is YouTube fun? It is. And it isn't. It is a job, right? Like it does not come across that it's a job, because when it comes to communication and like speaking, it is the one thing that everybody does, and everybody assumes that they can do it well. And then you ask them to like go and give a presentation, and you find out, oh no, there are people who aren't naturally good at communicating or able to communicate to a camera effectively. Go and watch a lot of our earlier videos, and that is exactly what you'll find. Somebody who did not know how to communicate effectively. And so like a lot of it is learning how do you communicate in a way, visually and linguistically, so that the end consumer actually wants to watch your videos. And that's a tough nut to crack if you are an introvert who is very bad at conversation and making people care. I am not that nutcracker.
That's like the Bears.
The Bears?
The Bears.
What font do you feel like right now? That is not a question for me, but I'm going to ask
Dang, that
Michael,
is a sick
what's my
question.
font? What font am I?
Your font.
Yeah, what am I? If you say wingdings, I'm going to chuck this box cutter at you.
I'm not gonna say wingding.
Good.
Why did I say wingding?
Because it's fun to say.
Impact.
I'm impact. Michael says I'm impact.
Like with the cracks in it, or
Bold?
just bold?
Actually, no. No.
Oh,
You're
dang.
opposite.
He's retracting. He's retracting.
Let me look.
Is USB ports on the case useful, or better using the motherboard USB ports? All extra USB ports are useful. I will plug into all of them. I plug in so many USB ports.
Mm-hmm.
The front ones can be just as fast as rear ones, depending on the speed. It's both. I know this is controversial, but Comic Sans is one of the best fonts in my opinion. That's fine.
I mean,
Babus New.
it's very
Sorry?
popular.
Babus New.
Mavis?
Babus.
Bavis.
Babus.
Ba.
B-E-B-A-S.
B-E-B-A-S. Babis.
Babus.
Like the dude who hangs out with Butthead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Babus New.
Babis Noon.
N-E-U-E.
N-E-U-E. I'm Babis New. Knew it. Knew it.
Abby just said Kyler is papyrus.
What the hell, man?
Kyler's papyrus. Yeah, that feels right. I think turtles are actually frogs hiding in a shell.
No one
Thoughts?
can ask me.
Yeah, but you're talking about yourself, so I don't really care what you're.
Montserrat.
Monster Rat.
Oh,
Montserrat.
Oh,
Montserrat.
that like
No, no.
music service?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the people who do all the music for Rocket League.
Yeah. Did you play the original Xbox? I did not. I have an RTX 3060 and an i5. What should I upgrade to? I have 1700. You could stay on the. Well, I don't know what generation i5 you have.
Say his name.
Zach the Goon. I mean, you could go up to like a 4080 Super and like a. Depending on what generation motherboard you're on, you could get like the i9 on that motherboard for $1,700. Why are you building this PC? To give it away eventually. Also because NZXT wanted us to show off their brand new H7 Flow RGB, so that's. They didn't sponsor the build, but they did provide everything. We need to make a gas-powered PC. Somebody already did that, man. That was what's his name? What's the channel's name that does that kind of stuff?
The dude that does the cool stuff.
Yeah, the guy who makes the really good videos.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget his name.
Was that a William Osmond video?
No. It's a dude who like specializes. I think he's the guy who also made like the toilet PC as well. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Do you like Thomas the Train? Yeah. Mr. Who's the Boss? It's not Mr. Who's the Boss. It was not Linux Tech Tips either.
Frick, where did this come from? Oh, that's a CPU, isn't it?
No, I plugged those in.
Where's this from? Oh, this is the exhaust?
Yes, yeah, it's the exhaust one. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna look it up. Gas-powered PC. Basically homeless. That's the guy. Yeah. Yeah, 1 million views 11 months ago. It's almost a year old. Yeah, that's right. AIO's the new meta. Thoughts? Yeah, mostly. The price points have come down to the point where it's like they're competitive with air coolers, and then they're also, more visually minimal.
There's less moving. No, it's like the equal amount of moving parts actually.
It's actually more because they have the pump.
Yeah, you have water.
Yeah, water and pumping.
Actually, far more complicated.
Yes, yeah, more points of failure. You get liquid on your PC. Oh. Please give me a 1060, please. No, I don't even have one.
Why not?
I don't have one. Do you have any tips? I wanted to get into building and reselling PCs. I don't. I'm not into selling PCs. I know nothing about that game. I have no desire to learn. I'm not informed enough. Go watch Zach Stechter. He is the guy who will help you with that. Any giveaways today? Yeah, once we're done building the PC, we got the Mini IT12 that we're giving away at the end of the build. We got to give away the Mini IT12. If you want to do that, you have to be on Twitch. So you should probably head over there now because there is a little bit of a delay before you're allowed to chat. If it's your first time on Twitch. You guys real? I got a PC question for my second PC. Oh, another one? Congrats! Oh, when does it due? Thanks. That was nice.
You have any
Michael.
names picked out?
Are we
Yeah.
there yet?
No.
Thank you, Scarfo.
I'm gonna
Are we
scream.
there yet?
No.
Are we 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 there yet? Are we there yet?
You little.
I think we're there.
Thank you, Scarfo. Appreciate it. How would a 7900 GRE and a 7600 X be for 1440p? Good. They would be good. Do you read comments from YouTube or only Twitch? Neither. Why don't they make graphics cards with water coolers built in anymore? They do. I think you just don't have enough money to buy the ones that have that. They actively make those, and they're actively making more of them. MSI showed off at Computex. They have ones where it looks like an air cooler, but it has an AIO built in. Those are still things that are being sold. Galax has them. MSI has them. I think Gigabyte has them. They are around, but I think they're mostly for the 4090. Please give me a GTX 1080, please. No, I don't have one. What CPU do you suggest for a gaming PC for War Thunder? I'm not familiar with War Thunder hardly at all, so you would have to just go look at their website and see what they recommend for specs.
It does not strike me as a very demanding game. But I could be wrong.
Regarding the water-cooled, I was referring to the non-AIO. There are still plenty of GPUs that are sold with water blocks in case you want that. That is a thing that also happens. What motherboard do you recommend for a PC that I'm building that's an okay price? $500 to $1,000. It's water cooled. You want the motherboard to be between $500 and $1,000? I'd just take any MSI MEG. You could get the Ace, or you could get the what's their highest end? Godlike.
Just go on Newegg and sort by highest price.
Yeah, and the highest end Asus ones. Those are all be fine. Abigail asked, you guys, you think this guy's gonna have enough fans? I don't think anybody really likes Kyler, so I don't think so.
He's okay.
Yeah, see, nobody really likes him.
Yeah, I mean,
I get
It's toleration.
If you would have me pick a word, I would say I like him.
Okay. Can you buy me an i7 11700KF? No. I don't even... Can you still buy those? I'd have to buy it used. Can 32 gigabytes do enough for Discord and Game Open and maybe YouTube? Yes, you'll be fine. Daxter with the $5 super chat saying, I'm so upset Twitch Studio is being disconnected. It's the only streaming app I could understand as it was actually simple, unlike OBS. You struggle
See-
with OBS?
Twitch Studio is the exact same thing.
Isn't Twitch Studios just like Streamlabs, where it's just a skin of OBS?
To my understanding, yeah. Because the first time I ever streamed, I used Twitch Studio. And then to switch to Streamlabs was really easy. And then to switch from Streamlabs to OBS is very easy also.
OBS is very simple. Just look at videos. You'll be able to figure it out. It's mostly set and forget. Honestly, like, turning it on for the first time, you should be mostly ready to go.
Unless you're, like, doing stupid stuff like we are all the time.
No.
Shraff asks, can you buy me my father's love and approval? No.
I might.
Kyler could get it for him.
I might.
Not Knox7 says, can you say you love me? No, I don't even know you.
I'll say it. I love you.
You technically can.
Dimple, the name of the case is the NZXT H7 Flow RGB. You, sir, you two are not allowed to hang out outside of work anymore.
Man, no fair.
You can't do that.
I'm gonna. We'll see what your father has to say about it when he gets
Oh,
home.
no, don't tell Dad.
I like video game says, how much would you say a 4070 Super plus 14900F plus 32 gigabyte DDR5 PC is worth? I don't know.
More than a PS5.
1250? I'm really not good with all of that off the top of my head. Can you sell me your Ford Lightning 50 bits from Scarfo? I would. If you would pay over retail, I would definitely do that. Kyler knows how much I've been itching to get a new car.
Force a can.
What is? I would. Listen. Hey, as soon as that truck's gone, things are happening.
Guys, it's Reese.
Thank you, Scarfo. And thank you, El Solo Doctor, for the 5 gifted subs. Woohoo! What SSD are you putting in that build? We have the Corsair MP600 Elite 2 terabyte. That is what we were putting in here.
I love you too.
Abigail says, can you buy me a MacBook Air? I'm surprised you didn't steal the one that Kyler brought home.
Hey,
That's-
I'm first in line
just
to a
sucked.
MacBook, Abby.
Do you need a MacBook?
No, remember I said I have that hankering to get a MacBook even though I really don't need one?
Didn't I get you an iPad?
Yeah.
Did that not solve the hankering?
Yeah, no, Abby keeps trying. She's like, can I just, why don't you just keep this?
I'm gonna be real.
I love you
Using
too.
the iPad as a laptop has made me want a MacBook even more.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He's being brainwashed.
I somehow put him in the Apple pipeline.
You absolutely did.
My bad.
Because now it's like
You ruined his life.
that's my last puzzle piece to have the whole ecosystem.
I thought he was gonna say Holy Ghost.
That's what I heard, and I was about to make the same comment.
What did I say?
Holy Ghost?
You said whole ecosystem.
No.
Abby says, he wouldn't give me it! I was like, what if you just didn't bring it back? Oh
When
boy.
we were talking about this, even I was like, Tyler, he gave you a MacBook.
I heard holy too. He said whole ecosystem, so holy, it all pieces
I
together.
technically said it.
Hello, UFD Tech. I was wondering if I can get a 480 watt UPS unit for my Ryzen 5 5600X and 4060, but my PSU is 800 watts, and I checked on PC Part Picker. It says power consumption is 271 watts. I mean, yeah, that should theoretically work, because more than likely, if your power goes out, you're not going to be continuing to play games, so you're not going to consume the whole 480 watt power delivery, unless you're saying 480 watt hours, in which case you'd have over an hour of gameplay to go. Holy Ghost System goes hard as a band name. Thank you, Reese. Tell us some fake news, Brett. If I tape 2 4K TVs together, will that be 8K? Yes, that's the fake news. Because you need 4 of them. It says 8K on the outside of the PS5 box. Not anymore! They changed it. We didn't do that follow-up.
Oh yeah.
We forgot to do that follow-up. No, they on the latest boxes, they removed it, which is nice. Abby says, now tell us some real news. My wife is getting on the plane to come back to Pittsburgh. Woohoo! Woo! No more single dad life. Woo! 7900X or 7900X 3D? I'd go 7900X. I like Kyler's hat today. It is a nice hat.
Thank you.
It is a nice hat. Give me PC, please. Historical Tomato, we give away PCs all the time. If you go over to our Twitch channel, you should be able to find out how we do that. Which is better Mobo to get? B450 with lots of features compared to B550 regular? I don't know. Do you need those features? What's the price point? What are you looking at? Do you expect that you might use those features in the future? That was the 4090.
Oh, okay. No big deal.
Are you running out of microwave dinners? No.
He has a lot of them.
Can we get a view of the back of the PC once Kyler's done?
I'm almost done.
He's almost there. How do I enter the giveaway? If you type ! giveaway, you'll get the details on how to enter into the full PC giveaway. And then we will be doing the giveaway for this mini PC in a little bit. So you can hold on. What's y'all's Twitch? Same as our TikTok, UFD Tech. It's all the same. I'm putting in my new NZXT fans right now. Does air pull through the RGB side? What is the RGB side?
The front?
Is it like on a record?
It should show you, but typically with regular fans, the back side that has the plastic bracket, that is the part that the air flows through. Do you ship outside of the US for certain things? Yes. Actually, no. I never ship outside of the US. You'd have to... I misspoke. You would have to work and orchestrate the shipping from the US to you. I will ship it to a forwarding service, and that will be the end of my responsibility. Got some AI thermal paste on standby. Michael, Cooler Master reached out to us recently, right? Ask them for their AI thermal paste.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's a joke. Don't write it down. I can buy thermal paste. It's like $20.
Okay.
No, I was kidding.
Oh,
I was
where's McGee over here?
Yeah, it's the colorful one. Yeah, it comes in ketchup or mustard or blue raspberry,
Strawberry.
chocolate.
That was ketchup.
Yeah. Mid build. Thank you, Logan.
Logan.
Should I pair a 3090 with a 14900K for my upgrade for 1080p gaming? That's very overkill, friend. That's a lot. I don't think you need that, but you can. 7900 GRE or 4070 Super. 50 on one, 6.5 on the other, you know? Is the 4060 worth buying? It's a solid budget GPU at this point. You could get a 7600, which will beat it in a lot of games, but especially if you get the 4060 on sale, it can be pretty good, given the current economy. Like a lot of the answering of these questions, should the 4060 be faster for what it is? Yes, but is it? No. So we just have to accept what it is and how it be.
Or scissors.
On my desk was the last time I saw them.
Michael, help!
That is where they're at. I used them earlier today.
Thoughts on the PTM 7950 instead of thermal paste? I think it could be good for
On the grab right.
certain applications. I don't know that I would use it on everything, but also, especially now that LTTstore.com is selling it, UFDstore.com is selling it.
I thought you were going to say the other thing.
It is more accessible. Hey man, I'm back. What's a good GPU to be paired with my i5 600K?
Ain't
A
that
lot
the
of them.
guy from the Hunger Games?
There are a lot of GPUs that can go well with the 12600K, Matthew. So, what's your price point? What CPU would you pair with the 6800 XT? A lot of them. A lot of them. LTT? No, sorry, UFDstore.com. Guys, everybody right now who's watching the stream, stop watching the stream and go to UFDstore.com and report back where does it go. Can I save points for the giveaway? They reset after we draw the winner for each giveaway, so if you're asking can you save until the last day, yes. Actually, but we might be moving the giveaway forward because I think the current one says it'll happen at the last Friday of this month, and I think we're doing it in a week. So we're going to be drawing it early, so I wouldn't save them. My recommendation is buying as many tickets as you can, as fast as you can. Hope you watching the rugby tomorrow? No, I only watch the World Cup. I am a fake fan. I am a fake fan. I will only watch the Springboks in the World Cup, and that's all I really care about. Everything else is not really important to me. Librarian Immortal, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Also, I live in the US where finding the place that's like actually showing the games is not very easy, whereas NBC was streaming all of the Rugby World Cup, and that made it a lot easier to watch. The 7800 XT and 13700 KF a good combo. Yes. Out skiing. Thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate you, buddy. You watching Rugrats tomorrow? Is there a new special? Is the movie out, or are you just asking me, am I going to watch Rugrats in Paris for the 17th time? I spent 700 Australian dollars on cologne. Isn't that like $5 US? While building a rig, what's the best thing to get first, regardless of all the other components? You need all of them, so it doesn't matter.
Make sure you get really good cable extensions. That's what's really important.
Yeah, I guess the only thing that you do not need is a case.
Technically. But a lot of people are going to have a lot of trouble trying to turn it on.
Can I send so many messages on chat that it'll crash the stream? No, we'll ban you.
You will be banned.
Did you zip tie the GPU one too?
No.
Okay, because we haven't plugged that in. Let me plug in the graphics.
Wait.
My graphics plug-in time. AMD GPU or NVIDIA GPU? It depends.
It depends on whether you want to be cool or not.
Because AMD runs hot. That's the joke. That would be a lot of messages. Yeah. I mean, what, Kai Cenat streamed to 300,000 people who watched him explode a set with fireworks? I don't think...
that was his real room.
He's already revealed that it's not.
No, he blew up his room, dude. What are you talking about?
So he talked about it in a follow-up stream. The whole goal was to make people think it was the real room during the stream. That was it.
Yeah.
And people did. Yeah. I tuned in and I didn't notice anything because I'm a fake fan. I just saw him and Jimmy and I was like, oh, okay, they're going to launch a bunch of fireworks. I don't care. And then I tuned off. And then everybody was like breaking it down, trying to prove that it was fake. And it was like, yeah, that was the point.
I would not have noticed.
I did, yeah. Can I have the graphics card? I don't know.
I think someone would
right
probably replace rooms in my house with sets, and I would not notice.
All right, so we have this. How many slots do I need to screw in? Just 2. Okay, that's nice. But we do need to figure out the GPU support situation. Since Gigabyte does include the GPU support doodle.
I always forget this.
Oh, that I do the CPU cooler?
Yeah, you never... you never unravel.
Yeah, well, you've never satisfied me. How about that?
Man, what the heck?
How's that feel?
I don't know if this is a conversation you should have live on the internet.
I don't think this is a conversation you should be involved in at all.
Yeah, get out, man!
This is between me and Kyler.
Yeah, come
all
on.
right? You're the reason we're in this mess, all right? Trying to get involved between the 3 of us.
Why is he yelling at me? I was trying to help him.
I always forget how to do this. Alright, I think you're supposed to screw it in to this. Mommy, stop yelling at Daddy. Well, maybe I will once he learns to get his act together.
I don't know who you're yelling at now.
I don't know who I'm yelling at either. Ooh, Deoda says Foggy is the reason I drink. Jeez.
Dad?
Ooh, oh! I can see it. Yeah, I get it. Shout out, Mr. Jim. All right. So the last time I tried to use one of these Gigabyte anti-sag brackets in an NZXT case, it did not work. But since this is a new one, I'm willing to try it. But usually what ends up happening is like this blocks it somehow. I don't know how to do this. What I am doing does not feel right. Here, you try to figure this out.
Gimme. Is that necessary for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, it's one of these.
Yeah. There's probably instructions in here. Oh yeah, there sure is.
What are these things on the?
Okay. Oh, I think. Okay, hold on. I got it.
Oh, you
I'll
figured
take
it
it.
out.
Yeah, I got it. All right, watch out.
But also, what are the?
SSDs.
Yeah, no, I get it, but like, I've never seen.
Little pop tabs.
It's cool, right?
I've never seen that on a board before.
So does it wrap around the?
Yeah, I guess you go this side and then you pop tab it down. Pop in.
Like Mary?
Mary Poppin. I don't know what that means.
Is that like the pen pineapple app?
I have
Appetizer?
Do you get it?
I don't get it.
I have an apple.
It's weird when I walk away from you, I still hear you in my head.
I went all the way upstairs and I heard you. I still knew what was going on. I could hear you. No! Frick. Where'd that go? Ugh. PC or console? It depends on the game. I care more about the game than I care about the system that I'm playing it on. Once the game is decided, then I will play it on PC. 100 biddies from Scarfo saying, Brett, did we get an LTT metal cling yet today? No. What? Oh, yeah, it has the same issue. I don't think it can reach.
Like Halo?
Or maybe it can.
How long of a card we talking?
Oh, the card's freaking gargantuan, dude.
If it just stretches out that far, then maybe.
Well, that's not the... You're confused about what the problem is.
Alright.
That's correct.
How the IEMs for ear health?
They're
They're not for health.
Oh, this installs directly onto the GPU. That
Pro boy,
makes-
calm down right now! I said stop! No!
Who are you yelling at?
I'm yelling at Pro Boy, he knows what he did.
What is he doing?
He knows what hey! Stop it!
What's the dog doing? What the duck? Thank you.
Pro
Scarfo.
Boy!
Is M.2 better than NVMe? They are not the same thing. M.2 is a form factor, NVMe is a protocol. So you can have an M.2 SSD that is NVMe. But you can also have an M.2 SSD that is SATA.
You dropped that.
I see that. I want to do electrical work like you guys. What should I do? What about what we do makes you think we do electrical work? Can we get a ping? No noise cancel. Thanks for the 100 biddy, Scarfo. If Kyler does it, I'm a little preoccupied.
Preoc. Looks like that guy with the metal arms in Spider-Man. Oh.
He said no noise cancellation. I don't know if it's turned on or not.
We'll see. They'll complain if it isn't.
You tired?
No,
Just stay up late?
I didn't. I was in bed by 9 o'clock last night.
Really?
Oh yeah, I was a good little boy.
My neighborhood was doing fireworks that didn't start until 9:30.
Yeah, it was difficult to stay asleep.
Yeah. I can do this. I can do this. I can't do this.
What tools are you using? It's a screwdriver.
You are sassy, buddy.
It was the real answer.
It's the way you answered. It's the LTT store. The gas-powered PC is basically honest. Yeah, we answered that like an hour ago. Thank you. I already Googled that. Thank you. They were doing fireworks in broad daylight here. So annoying. I mean, that sounds like fun. I wouldn't be bothered by that. Alright, let's see if we can get this fitted. What knife do you use? Some Amazon Basics, something or other. Utility knife. Fitty Bitties from Scarfo saying, have you seen the fireworks with a laser show? I have not.
Laser?
I'm honestly over fireworks.
I don't. It's fun if I'm like at a family member's house and I get to watch everybody else almost hurt themselves.
Yeah.
But I really don't. I don't get it. Thanks, Kyler. I was that guy. Thank you for today's Scarfo. Yeah, then that's great.
Can it handle all of my Minecraft mods like Joey Chestnut does hot dogs? This computer? Probably. I mean, if this one can't, you're not going to find many that can. Although I do not know how to handle Minecraft mods. I'm not very good at that kind of stuff.
I don't know how to handle that many hot dogs. Granted, he's not with the dogs anymore. He's with the
Well, no, did you hear he did a hot dog eating contest yesterday by himself?
Yeah, but he doesn't do hot dogs.
Yeah, he does the impossible dogs.
Yeah.
I think that counts.
But he got excluded from the official hot dog challenge.
You say official.
Yeah.
It's funny how, like, not official the Nathan's hot dog thing is, too. Like, John Green in his book, The Anthropocene Reviewed, like, goes, like, one of the things he reviews is the hot dog eating contest, specifically the guy who runs it.
Uh-huh.
And he's just he's like a scam artist. He, like, wants to be an early 1900s carnival barker. And that's, like, his shtick. He's trying to bring back the mystique of Coney Island.
Oh, did we thank any of the gifts on TikTok?
We did not. We got Scuba Steve sending in 7 roses, Fusion GT sending in a bracelet, and the TKO show sending a community fest.
All right, so
Are we in a? Are we in a?
smells so good. Oh, thank you.
Is that what a community fest is?
Like that.
Are we in a TikTok challenge?
I think so. I think we're in a battle.
I watched one Jason Nash TikTok challenge battle,
Jason Nass.
and I am I cannot get away from them now.
I don't like how that cable is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want me to do about it.
What do we do about it?
I don't know. You fix it.
Could you not do the... Or is it in there?
It's in there.
It's in there! Hey!
I did it. Yeah, I think this part is slimmer. This part right here is slimmer than it is on the previous H7 Flow, and so this you can actually install the bracket now. So there should be minimal GPU sag. But if it sags, please complain about it, everybody.
If it sags, grab my bags, you know what I'm saying? This is what the back looked like. Got a little wonked up.
I really like the placement of the power supply on the new H7 Flow.
It actually was a lot easier to putz with.
This one just needs to be
Now I'm all
finished.
discombobulated because it's not sideways.
You can put it sideways if you need to.
No, I have to learn.
No. Wait. I miss Sonimus. He doesn't show up anymore.
He hates us.
I think that's it. I think he went to LTX and he was like, nope. That was not worth it. Miss that guy. It was a lot of fun driving to Canada with him. Just wondering how much is this PC worth? $0. I'm gonna give it away for free. Brett, is it a bad idea to mix water cooling liquid? Yeah, it can be. That can create gunk, and it could also like grow bacteria and create life. And
Whoa.
then Jeff Goldblum has to get involved. It's a whole thing. But no, it can be tricky and problematic. What operating system does it have? None, but it will have either Windows 10 or 11.
All right. Does this seem better running it up?
I like it better. I
Okay.
like it better.
Me too.
It's cleaner that way. Yeah, just keep the bottom basically free
Yeah.
from anything. But you also can't. Our lighting's not good enough that you can see it. Yeah, you can. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. This it kind of almost makes it look like a mini ITX PC in a way. I like this design.
Yeah.
H7 Flow RGB. Bro, I really want this PC. How do I win it? We are not giving this one away right now, so you'll have to stay tuned. Keep watching Twitch to find out. The one we are giving away right now is this one that you can barely see back here. The Leanly 011 Vision with the 7800X 3D and a 7900 XT. We will be giving this one away as soon as that one's given away. But at the end of this PC build, once we can turn it on and test it, we're going to be drawing a winner for this mini PC. The Mini IT12 from Geekom. Mini PC. How much is this PC worth if I built this PC myself? I type ! build, click on all the links and add up all the parts. If you type ! build, you can... Did you just break a zip tie?
Yes, I did.
Whoa! You need to lay off the rock climbing. You're not allowed to build and rock climb anymore. How do I win? I just started watching now. If you type ! giveaway, you will get the details on how to win things. Rock climbing Kyler breaking. This was very easy to build. High-end gaming PC. All taken care of.
PC, gaming PC.
That was funny.
Easy peasy, gaming PC.
Keep saying it.
Easy peasy, gaming PC.
So, he did it again. I love it. What kind of video card do I need for 1440p super ultra wide gaming? A 4090. The highest end one you can afford. What's the CPU cooler clearance to the SSD? Will a SSD cooler fit? There is an SSD cooler on here, and it did fit, like the one that comes with the motherboard. It looks like you could fit like one that's like that big. I did not know bro streams. We stream weekly, at least. My 7800 XT Sapphire Pulse hotspot goes to 80 to 90 degrees Celsius. Are these temps too high, or should I undervolt it? Those temps I wouldn't be terribly concerned with unless that's at idle. You can undervolt it and just get it to a place where you like the FPS that you're getting. But I personally would not be concerned. How does the mini PC work? Like a regular PC. It's just smaller. Can we see all installed Windows on the PC? No, we don't really do that here.
It's not very exciting.
There's nothing to it either. I could really use a better PC. Mine has a 4th Gen i7, 2 gigabytes of RAM, and no graphics card. I have the money for a new and better computer, but my mom won't order parts for me to make it. Oh man, that sucks. This mini PC is better than what you have. I'd watch you install Linux on it. No, you wouldn't, because I'd be dead.
It would be like Weekend at Bernie's. We'd be forcing his corpse to do it.
Can a corpse install Linux? Hashtag viral video. Hashtag FYP.
That's the video me and Cam are gonna make if you die.
Fun. Fun. Make sure to have Sydney in the background weeping.
Yeah.
The whole time.
It'll be really fun. Be good vibes for everybody.
Yeah. Windows installation is so terribly dreadful. I don't think it's dreadful. It's just not.
Just plug in a flash drive.
Yeah, you plug in a flash drive and it installs in like 5 minutes. It's not complicated. How do we win the mini PC? Is it just going to be random? You will have to enter. You have to be a US resident, but it will be a random drawing from the people who do enter.
Oh man.
Did you do something wrong?
No, the fans you put in here, you put it so that
What?
the wire is like on the wrong side.
Oh, well then just change it.
But I don't wanna.
You can.
I can, I have free will.
Oh my gosh. What are the specs of the mini PC? It is a Geekom Mini IT12 with an i7 12650H, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and a 1 terabyte SSD.
Yeah, it blends in.
Sorefoot, are you a US resident?
Alright guys, management done.
Juju Smith, thank you for the Prime sub.
Tell me how proud of me you are, please.
Mildly. Just mildly proud of you. Is anyone watching this on their toilet?
Skibbity? You did okay. I'm gonna scream.
You can see the cable extension up here at the back. That's nice.
That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. Gotta get the toy out. Alright, I need the actual power cable for this computer because it has the weird one.
Oh.
Since it's 1500 watts. Would you mind starting to clean up, please?
I would.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you need a break, that's fine too. Put them in the purple bag. Please and thank you. Alright guys, this is how you definitely build a PC. You put it all together, you cable manage it tightly, and then you check after all of that to see if it's working.
For optimal fun, that is how you do it.
Because if this doesn't work, guess what?
We gotta undo everything!
Oh, baby! It's not that one. It's that one. That's got something.
Which one?
The center CPU cooler fan.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But that's fine now. I fixed it and cut myself. Look at that! It turns on!
Yippee!
If we set the...
Why are you looking at me like that?
You know, we set this to orange, we set these to orange. This is gonna look good.
Did you put a drive in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't weigh anything, so... Hey buddy. Could you get me a Dr. Pepper out of the fridge?
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
I like whatever the finish is and like how this is inset on this.
Yeah.
It clearly looks. It might also be because of the fans, but like it clearly looks different than.
Yeah, so instead of a traditional power supply basement where this juts out because you have to fit it horizontally, they vertically mounted the power supply so you can go a little deeper back here.
Yeah, that's nice.
It is. Yeah, this H7 Flow RGB looks pretty good. Surprisingly, not much sag. I installed the anti-sag bracket. It's physically screwed into the motherboard standoffs. Dr. Pepper, it's in the fridge down here.
I thought you said cherry. I thought you said cherry something.
Regardless, we're getting to the...
Oh, maybe you said sugar-free, and it sounded kind of like cherry, and I'm Alexa.
This one's gonna cost you extra. This doctor just made a house call.
Do you agree Dr. Pepper enjoyers are a different breed? No, because it's the second most popular soft drink on the market. You're just a normie.
That's exactly what a Pepsi enjoyer would say.
Is that what I would say? Is that what are you calling me a Pepsi enjoyer?
No, I would never insult you like that.
I like Pepsi.
I'm a Coke enjoyer. I prefer Coke.
I don't do Coke, I do Pepsi.
Excuse me? All right, we're gonna open up the giveaway for the mini PC now that we have built the NZXT H7 Flow RGB. In order to enter this, there are a few rules, so listen up. Number one, you have to be a US resident. You have to be a US resident. If you are not residing in the US, you are not allowed to enter, and you are not allowed to win, and if you do win, I will insult you. And then re-roll it. Number two, you will have to claim the giveaway at the end, but if you claim a giveaway that you did not win, you will be permanently banned. Permanently. There's no wiggle room here. This is not something we play around with. Do not try to steal somebody else's giveaway. Don't do it. All right, it's not funny. It's not something we do here. US residents only. You have to be on Twitch. And you can enter on Twitch by typing hashtag #GiveMeMiniPC. Type hashtag #GiveMeMiniPC on Twitch to enter into the giveaway. No, don't insult the winner. Don't enter when you're not supposed to. US residents only. Hashtag #GiveMeMiniPC. You have to enter on Twitch. I am apologetic to my Twitch or to my YouTube and TikTok people, but unfortunately they do not have the same functionality that we need in order to run this giveaway. Yes, there we go. The entries are coming in for the Geekcom Mini PC. We will draw the winner in 20 minutes at 3:50 p.m. Eastern. You have to be here and you will have to claim it in chat. If you are not here, we will have to re-roll the winner. That is unfortunately how it works. Looking to build my first PC. How much should I save up before I start buying parts? However much you're comfortable spending on a PC. I mean, you could go $500, you could go $1,000, you could go $2,500. Depends on what you're feeling. That's gonna be a personal question. There we go. Yes, you only need to type hashtag #GiveMeMiniPC once. Do not spam it. Do not overuse it. You only have to type it once, and I guarantee that you were entered. So just chill. How do you enter? You type hashtag give me mini PC on Twitch. You have to type it on Twitch. I was watching some videos, and after calculating all the parts, it was like over 3K. Are you trying to build the best PC out there? Because that's what you're getting. You're getting like a very high-end gaming PC. If you think you can spare three grand for gaming,
Is this the graphics?
go ahead. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. International shipping? No, U.S. residents only. And then do not forget that we do have the other giveaway going on for this white PC right back here, this Lean Leo 11 Vision. If you type !giveaway, you will get the details on that. Folks over on YouTube, if you're typing that hashtag, you are doing it wrong. You have to be on Twitch. Jay Schneider, thank you for the super chat, saying greetings from Switzerland. Really love your shorts. Thank you. Appreciate it, Jay. Shorts. Chats. Whoa! Sorry. How much is that mini PC worth? $0. That's why I'm giving it away. It's worth to you however much you use it. What's the Twitch account? UFD Tech, same as YouTube or Twitch. What happens if I put my phone in the microwave? I watched a YouTube video once that told me that it charges it. It's like some like new Apple technology.
Yeah, it does. They've introduced. Actually, that was like iOS 10.
I think it was Theo Joe who made that video. What a pivot that man has made. Whoa. Went from being one of the biggest tech pranksters on the internet to making legit helpful tech content. What a guy. How do we win? It's a random drawing based on your entries over on Twitch. You have to type hashtag give me mini PC on Twitch. You have to be a U.S. resident. If you are not, and you are drawn as the winner, and you are not a U.S. resident, I will say mild, hurtful words to you. That's the plan.
Open. That's open.
How long will the raffle be open? You have 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Zacky Bird, thank you for the Prime sub. What's the best way to use the cable extensions on a white build? Get white cable extensions with white plastic tips. That's not, they don't always have that. Everybody gets one entry per person. Typing it more than once does not help your chances, and in fact, it's more likely to get you banned for spamming. 15 minutes. Get it all typed in. Once this is done, I can go get my family from the airport. I get to see them today. How big is the mini PC? It's mini. It fits in this box right here, so it can't be very big. Can I get in? Yeah, over on Twitch, Andrew Spider-Man 6. I hope you were not in the latest episode of The Boys. This is mini PC. Do we have to pay for shipping? If you're in the US, no. And that's the only way you should win. The way it works on these big PCs, if you're an international resident, I will ship it to a forwarding address and you have to pay for the rest. But for this, I'll just pay for the shipping out to you.
Where's the motherboard box for this?
Have you checked around here? Yeah, that's it. Is there a giveaway right now? Yes, Ravencraft, for this mini PC right here. Hi there, what's up, Lustering? Put the SSD box in there too. Maybe the RAM box. Unfortunate games, that is a command you have to type over on Twitch. It says I'm only able to chat in another 7 minutes. That's why I made it 20 minutes to enter, so that the people who are not on Twitch can get over there. So you have 14 minutes left. How are you? I'm doing well, Lustering. Hope you're doing okay. H6 Flow build when? Kyler, go grab it. Go grab it. Go grab the H6 Flow. I think it's over on the benchmarking set.
But it's heavy and it's far away. Okay.
What's the point of working out if you're not going to use the muscles?
I'm sore.
I didn't realize you played Kingdom Hearts. Gosh, sore. What's the Twitch? UFD Tech. It's the same as TikTok. Here's the NZXT H6 Flow with what is that? A GTX 970 in there? I think that's the 970. That's the limited edition 970.
Yeah,
GTX 970 limited edition. So the H6 Flow versus the H7 Flow. You can see that the 7's a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, this came with the cooler. Good looking build. Thank you, 1997 Cadillac DeVille. Good looking car.
Ain't that the lady from the Dalmatian movie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Got Cadillac DeVille.
Isn't that where she got her name from?
Yeah.
That is the chicken restaurant in Pittsburgh.
So this one has the NZXT motherboard in it. And I think this is also a 7800X3D.
This is a big box.
It's a big case.
Yeah.
You don't even need that PC, just throw it away and tell me where. Buddy, we give away PCs all the time.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
So what about the black PC you did today? We'll give it away eventually. Chill. Alright, next Friday will be the drawing for this PC you can't see anymore. This Lee & Lee 011 Vision. We'll draw the winner for that a couple weeks early, just so that we can change a few things up. So we'll draw the winner for that next week on Twitch. Build me a Height Y70 Touch. We've done that before. Gave that one away too. Is that a 780 Ti in the H6? No, that is a 970. A 970 limited edition from Masai. What do you think about 2 GPU setup, 6600 GPU and an Intel A380 for streaming? I don't think it's necessary anymore because you could buy a 7600 which has AV1 encoding. I think. I'm pretty sure they do. Oh, did you open the flavor juices?
Yeah. All right, Michael, come over here. Open your mouth.
Huh? What can I eat?
Silica.
Oh,
it is rolling off the table. The dual GPU meta was important back when the AV1 wasn't supported yet, but now it doesn't matter. Also, AV1 streaming is still not really a thing. I don't think Twitch has easy support for AV1 for most people. I'm new to PC. Any good recommendations for a budget of 3K? You could basically build a 4080 Super PC for 3K. Just buy whatever you think looks good and you probably will be fine. Your daily Robloxian, the integrated graphics should be identical on both of those. Twitch is working on AV1 encoding right now. Yeah, they've been working on it for over a year. Twitch has been working on AV1 encoding since it was announced, and it still doesn't work yet.
Why that so low all of a sudden?
Because I wanted people to see me so I could sit down. I'm going to move the mini PC over here, so it's not blocking me as much.
Which one is this?
All right, there is 9 minutes left to enter into the mini PC giveaway. We will be doing the drawing in 9 minutes. Michael, what do you want?
You can answer this later.
I don't know. I don't know. You look through and come up with recommendations.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you have builds ranked anywhere? No. No, we don't do that kind of stuff. It's a beta thing you can join for the AV1 with Twitch? Yeah, exactly. Most people don't have it. It is not relevant for most people. Thank you, Kyler. Oh, are you bringing a chair over here?
Yes, I am.
Kyler's coming to sit down. What do you need answered today? What do you... I'm streaming right now. What do you want?
It can be when you're done.
Oh, those were choices? I thought it was just...
Yeah, those are choices.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Look at this auto mod. Oh, I think somebody already addressed it, but it auto modded that.
That's good. That's a good thing. Whenever you do the announcement, can you switch me spots so I can do fun sound effects?
Sure. Yeah. We can
Also, while we're waiting, can I see the mouse?
Yeah. All right. 7 minutes left to enter into the mini PC giveaway. Type hashtag give me mini PC on Twitch to enter. You have 7 minutes to enter, and we will be drawing the winner shortly. You have to be here, and you have to be a U.S. resident.
And you gotta be on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at you, Zarin Evans.
Yeah, everybody who keeps asking how do we enter, I'm explaining it as I say it. You have to do it on Twitch. Hashtag give me mini PC. And it's the same for the big PC that we're giving away next week. You have to be on Twitch. ! Giveaway for that one. Everybody gets 1 ticket entry for free to this bad boy. And then the rest are based on watch time.
Why is your Twitch... Our Twitch is the same thing.
UFD
Same
Tech.
name.
UFD Tech is the name of the Twitch.
Where did it go?
Explicit 420! Thank you for the tier 1 sub!
Hey, yo!
What's that yellow PC in the background? It's not working. It's just a yellow PC in the background.
Is this like hooked up to another monitor I don't know about?
I don't think so. Why? You think it's going somewhere else? You think it's cheating on you? Thanks for working this weekend. I'm not working this weekend. Actually, I probably will, but...
I think for most people,
Oh, is today the weekend?
because they probably
Oh,
had the 4th off and they took the 5th off.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a lot of
Oh, did you want to do that? You're looking like I don't want to be here today.
No, the picnic I was at yesterday, everyone was like, yeah, I took off tomorrow.
We work a weird job where it's like it's every Friday's the exact same.
Yeah.
It's not special just because it comes after a holiday.
Yeah.
I would have to choose to be like, no, we're not. It has to come from me being like, no, we're not working.
Yeah. No, I don't.
And I'm not going to do that.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
never going to do that. You get no time off.
I don't.
You have to work
Yeah, I know.
to survive, to live. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left to enter the giveaway on Twitch. Hashtag give me mini PC. You have to be a U.S. resident. If I draw a winner and you're not a U.S. resident, I will mildly whine.
You're gonna get smote.
I can't guarantee that, but that does feel just.
Mm-hmm. Come on, voice mod, you can do it.
I could have had off, but I'm trying to hoard my PTO.
Parent-teacher organization.
No, it's that. It's that. Sorry?
Kitty GPU.
Yeah, we still have that.
Okay.
It's on the hot new set. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, Dream Blunts.
Yo!
All right, 3 minutes left. I'm gonna have to steal that from you shortly.
I'm on a
You're
time crunch.
You're
right
sorted
now.
by CPU usage, so it's constantly moving. If you sort by name, it'll make things easier.
I'm sort of back.
I'm not a resident, but can ship it to my brother. He's in the U.S. No.
Whoa.
You have to be a U.S. resident, and if you are not, you did not win. No.
It's not gonna work.
And the person who's selected as the winner has to be here in chat and respond with claiming the giveaway. If you claim a giveaway that is not yours, you will be permanently banned forever. T2SDIROPS. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Oh, we got another hype train.
Oh, whoa!
93% of level 1. I'm a U.S. citizen that took a vacation to Egypt. Does that count?
We'll get back to you.
Get back from your vacation.
Oh, coming in hot. with
Don't
the
we already got the
lowdown.
Zaginals?
Do we?
Yeah, all of this is Zaginal. All right, 2 minutes left.
I'm just now getting into work.
Sir Taco, thank you for the Prime sub. It's preparing the voice cannon.
Just want to hit the drum roll button. Come on.
Ah!
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Scarfo.
Scarfo. That got me. What happened to the Cyberpunk PC? We're working on it. I have not had a chance to mess with it since I originally did it. 38% of a level 2 hype train. Thank you.
I don't think this is gonna turn on.
All right, 1 minute left.
I'm gonna scream.
You're just gonna have to. Titanium bit. Thank you for the Prime sub.
I'll do it with my mouth.
Yeah.
What's he hiding? Wouldn't you like to know, Zach?
Who's hiding? El Solo Doctor, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate it.
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna close the giveaway in 5, 4, 3,
You know what I want you to give to
2. Thank you, Glaucoma.
me. You know how much I want it from you.
Giveaway is now closed.
Thank you, Omar Knight, for the 100 biddies.
Omar, appreciate the 100 biddies. And the winner of
Oh. Hold on.
what?
Gotta find my,
Come on, man. Come on! The winner of the Mini IT12 Mini PC is... Are you gonna drum roll at all?
I can't do the drum roll.
You're supposed to do it with your mouth!
Oh.
Bubba966! Bubba966! You have to type exclamation point claim in chat. There we go, Bubba966. All right, Bubba966, please send me a Twitch DM with your address.
He quick-witted.
Actually, no, don't do that. That's the worst thing you could do. Don't do that. I don't want that. Don't listen to previous Brett. I'm going to send you a message.
I like that Bubba's icon is a shrimp.
It is nice. It is nice. Shout out to Bubba.
On balance, off balance, doesn't matter. In my moment of glory!
You're telling me a shrimp won this PC? Whoa! No.
Congrats to Bubba. Shout out for winning the Mini IT12 Mini PC. But everybody else, don't forget that next Friday, we're going to be drawing the winner for this big PC right here. So the way you'll enter into that is by watching the Twitch stream, ! Giveaway to enter into the big TV, the big computer giveaway. The one we built today will become the next giveaway PC after this one. So watching on Twitch is your best chance of being entered and winning all of the giveaways. In case you want that to happen, that is how you will operate all of it. That's what I'm saying. All right. So, with that being said, we're going to say goodbye to TikTok now. Everybody say bye-bye, TikTok.
I want the IRS to hire more people.
Bye-bye, TikTok.
Bye-bye, TikTok.
Bye-bye, TikTok.
I gotta go potty.
Which I'm really hoping stops.
Guys, it's Reese.
Guys,
Reese is here.
We banned it just like Joe Biden wanted. All right, and now we're going to say bye-bye, YouTube.
Wait, hold on.
Bye-bye, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. See you on the next time that we build